Moslax gives you different buffs based on what kind of food you give them.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
So if you give Moslax like sweet food, you have a higher chance of finding artifacts. Here, look. That's how I finished. I finished the mysterious slate wall because I just spammed sweet food.
I used to assume the artifacts were always in the same. No, I haven't started.
No,
I guess this is all podcastable. We should just start. Yeah. We should. Yeah, we should. We'll just start. We'll start. We'll play the intro and then we'll get started.
Just went live a second ago.
Oh, perfect. Okay. We'll give it a sec then. We'll let some people get in and then we'll do it.
So I heard your birthday passed recently, Roger.
46 years old, man. Yeah.
40, goddamn 46.
Okay. Just know, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna remind you, that was
vanilla.
Not
that was fucked up, man.
That was vanilla. I know that was vanilla because I saw it in the editing room afterwards. I was like, what the heck?
Does vanilla have access to Twitter?
Yeah.
It's the buffer account, so you can post the videos too.
I was trying to figure out who did it.
Yeah, because when you said that it wasn't you, I'm like, I know you're lying. Because I was like, we've done this exact bit with Ricky before where I posted something as Ricky, and you're like, I know it was you.
Super kick flame.
Hey, Shofu.
I would do that would not be.
Considering it's midnight here and you're a British citizen, happy birthday, bro.
Oh shit, bro! Why you snitching on me?
Happy birthday! We're both now.
It's gonna be your 46th birthday.
Whoa! Prep the tweets.
You at least 52, boy.
57th birthday for Shofu, man.
This is crazy.
Wonderful.
Yeah, at least 60.
Vanilla, make a scheduled tweet and the picture. Make a Photoshop of Shofu next to Winston Churchill.
What the fuck?
Why?
You should do black and white.
Oh wait,
a photo of him sitting on the throne, but put it in like that photo of World War II with crazy. Like Winston Churchill, FDR, and Stalin.
Stalin? Don't put Shofu beside Stalin.
Put it right next to the three of them.
Wait.
No, because you know it was like that famous photo.
Put Shofu next to Pontius Pilate. How about that?
I think that might be actually. I don't know.
I think if you put Shofu on the cross, that would be too much. I don't think you should put Shofu.
You can't put Shofu on the cross.
You older than me.
Come on. That's not. Well, it's 4 days, I guess, to be fair, but still, not that much older.
Motherfucker, it's at least a year in 4 days.
I'm telling you, Roger knew the guy that invented the wheel. I'm telling you.
Okay, he might have made the
Hold
wheel.
on. Let's not act like you're not getting up there, Coast.
I'm not.
Let's not act like you're not getting up there, dog.
Spitting image of the fountain of youth.
That's what's gonna happen.
No, you're not, bro.
My nigga here with 147 months in a row, bro. Jesus Christ.
God damn.
Like, I'm about to turn 30. It's like, it's just an age, bro. You'll be good. It's a number. It'll be good.
Yeah, all right.
You know what I love? When I was at the airport bar yesterday, I was waiting for my flight. And I was waiting, and I was like, I'm just gonna have something to drink and then have dinner because I had like the lunch at GDC, but I had to get there kind of early because I didn't know what the like airport situation was gonna be like in San Francisco because there was all this stuff going on with the government shutdowns. Anyway, I'm giving too much information. I sat down at the bar and I ordered a drink, and the guy didn't like even blink. He didn't card me or do anything. And normally they at least will just card just to check. This dude didn't care at all. He was like, I know you're old. It was crazy, man.
I got carded the other day, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Because of the tweet that Vanilla made, Google's AI overview says you're 46.
To be fair, that's better than what it was before. The AI overview, like whatever that was, 2 years ago. Or no, it was.
Did it say you were gay?
It did. It was like the AI overview, like. Early this year or something, pulled something from like 2 years ago that like a troll account made about me. And it was like, Rogers Base is a chief gamer, and gamer was spelled like Gaymer. And it was like, Rogers Base is a chief gamer and is only gay like during the weekdays because on the weekends he's engaged. I mean, it was like so weird. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, Roger Space is openly gay. Yeah, right. I'm like, huh?
Gay during the weekdays is fucking.
And Karai,
hilarious.
thanks for the $50.
thing.
$1 for every year Roger's been on Earth. Happy belated, my guy.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate
Add
that.
4
Thank
more
you.
zeros to that.
There we go. That's very nice.
Thank you.
Are you raising?
But you should. Everyone
Thank
should hold
you.
on to their money for 2 weeks.
Oh, not yet. We have another subathon coming up, Shofu, in
For
2
what?
weeks. Chicago.
Chicago.
I'll bet.
That's it.
When's that?
End of, or middle of May?
Yep.
May.
Yep. middle of
Combo
May.
breaker
We still haven't
period.
decided the exact day, but we're doing because we're either gonna. Oh, did I guess I could talk about this publicly now. It's not like secrets anymore. I got in contact with the head person behind the Field Museum Pokemon thing, and they were like, "Yeah, we really want to have you, and like whatever days you want to go, you're good." So.
Oh, okay. So we can
Yeah.
go to the Pokemon Museum easy.
Yep, guaranteed. Super
Cool.
easy. Literally, it's what was their title? I'll look this up.
And Karai, thanks for gifting 5 memberships.
Bro, we just said hold on to that, bruh. But thank you.
He's warming up.
I mean, we'll get it. I was gonna say better than now. Yeah, it was the senior exhibition designer for this exact exhibit at
That's
the
a
Field
hard
Museum.
title.
Yeah, senior exhibition designer. Cool.
The alerts are on, right? Do we not have something for 5, or did it not go off?
You know the worst part of
should.
no data mines for this game is no music rips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to listen
the
to
music is
someone
very good.
recording right off their Switch.
The worst is because the game has like dynamic music, so the more you raise up your environment level, the more the real like Pokemon Town themes start to come through, and I can't find them
that's
anywhere.
I like when games do that.
Yeah, I've been loving like the way they've been remixing even just Gen 1 songs. It's very cute in this game.
Something I had no
Pokemon
idea
Variety, I think,
about
is really good,
until
too.
like 2 days ago. When you put a CD into the CD player and press A on it again, you can pick if it's like a certain if that song has been composed more than once, you can pick the arrangement.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's really
So you
cool.
can pick like Let's Go or Red and Blue music. Or I think you can, because my Ecruteak City, I'm curious if it works, because my Ecruteak City that I got was GB sounds, which sounds like shit. So I'm wondering if I can make it hard gold. You're not
we
late.
starting?
The show hasn't started yet.
We starting? May not mean nothing.
Yeah, give me literally 1 minute. Hold on, because I just had to adjust this.
Okay.
1
Nothing
minute.
was done for me.
Nice. Good use of the soundboard. That was
Plan on
good.
stopping at all.
The infamous Kick Flames is in my Twitch chat right now. You guys know that guy.
I saw the name and assumed you didn't want people to address it.
What's wrong with Kick Flames, bro?
That happens half the time. There's someone who's infamous.
Bring up
who
the
pops into
logs.
your chat. It's like,
Yeah, bring up the logs, bro.
Logs just says sheesh 47 old AF. Happy birthday, Roger. Old enough to remember Moses splitting the Red Sea.
He old as hell, bro. It's crazy.
What does she forever,
That's
man?
wild.
so nice having things with taxes where you set it up the first time and they remember everything you've set, so it's spent way faster every other time.
I'm
Oh, yeah, that is
100%
nice.
paying taxes this year.
Yeah.
This year.
too.
Motherfucker, you
Yeah.
85 years old. You ain't paid taxes before, bro.
Yeah, I normally
but
always
usually
get
you don't
a
have to,
return, but this year we're gonna see.
Oh, yeah.
we had a lot of expenses, but we're gonna see. And now we're talking about another one. God.
Yeah, but this one's not. I mean, Chicago trip is going to be much
Yeah, but
less
it's
crazy
well,
and less
it
people.
it was like the subathon on top of all the spiff income, so it's like
Oh,
last year
yeah,
we had,
yeah,
so
yeah.
a lot of stuff just came in.
I mean, that's good.
Then now it needs to be
Show's actually making money. That's crazy.
I still don't think that's true.
What?
That there's a gain in the revenue. I think it's still been negative. I don't know.
You want to see?
I'm pretty sure I know it's in the negative, but
You want to see by how much?
sure.
Yeah, let's see it.
Sure, hold up.
Leak it on stream.
You act no.
Yeah, like leak our tax number on stream. I want to see the
Definitely not
LLC
the tax number. Do you want me to pull up? I have a spreadsheet. I can pull up a spreadsheet. They can see that.
They don't need to.
Yeah,
see
because
that.
then no, they should, because then if they see no, it's a good idea, because then if they see we're broke, they'll give us more money.
You sure, Roger?
They know we're broke. We're doing a second subathon.
Yeah.
Look, you're the treasurer. It's up to you. I'm not. My hands are up.
Bro, when you said that, I asked you a question that drove me up a wall. I know you meant nothing. There was no ill will by it, but you're like, yeah, the treasurer, man. I'll leave it up to you. It's like, I'm like fucking everything. I'm coming to ask for help. I need opinions. But this is this is just, you know what? I'll show us first, and then you can determine. So this is 2024, right?
Where is
you know
this?
when you're in.
Oh, I see. Okay.
This is 2024.
That's good. Cool.
Oh my god.
This is last year.
Oh my god.
$100,000? Oh no! Oh, I read that wrong. I was like, "How is that possible?" That's crazy. That's funny. That was a lot of expenses, though. Man, holy mackerel! See, that's why. I don't think there's going to be any taxes paid at all. I think it's just gonna.
That's why. Yeah, it's gonna come.
In fact, we might get money back.
It should be fine, but
especially if it was held. That's good. See that? We'll go through. We'll get that. No, I genuinely thought that was an extra zero, and I was like, I can't believe we're 100. Then I was like, we're $100,000 in the whole week, what are we doing the show right now? We gotta stop. we gotta stop this right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy mackerel, that'd be horrible.
That would be the last episode.
Yo, Turbo Kubo.
Yeah, we need to get some sponsors, man.
That's true.
Please.
Some sponsors.
Are we starting?
Do we have something to show sponsors?
Yeah. I updated the graphics.
So I could one day email 1 million people and just see what happens.
I was gonna do that one day. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I've been job hunting.
Yeah, we could easily. I think we are ready.
Show?
You guys are ready?
Yeah, all right, man. Let's get ready for this fucking 5-minute goddamn intro.
It's not 5 minutes.
It might as well be, McDermott. The fuck?
And I just went to a preview event just before the release of Pokemon Legends Day. And one of the things they gave the people to preview were these hats. So we wanted to present one for the cafe. So this is from the Paris event that just happened about a month ago. And so it's in French, where it's a mega evolution with it. And then as a thank you from Morimoto for coming, we also brought one of the exclusive water bottles from the event, which is in here, so you can open it.
What is water bottle in Japanese? 水のタンブラーと
Feel free to open it.
こちらずっと雨が降ってますので傘の上にも使ったらそうですねこちらそう
So we just wanted to say thank you once again for having us. This has been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you. We really appreciate it. Absolutely. Right on. Thank you, Robert.
No worries. Thank you.
Dames.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Japan Time podcast for March 13th, 2026. As always, I'm your host, Rogers Base. I am joined by my wonderful co-host, Shofu.
Are you good, bro?
I am good. No, because I saw you deafen and then undeafen, so I thought that you weren't ready for me to do the intro yet, but you clearly were, which is great. Right. And you weren't sleeping either. Right when we were setting up to start the show, you weren't sleeping. You were wide awake. And that's great considering the fact that we're doing this. This is our first show after daylight savings. So Viram is actually going to get an extra hour of sleep tonight. What's up, Viram?
No, it's not going to make a difference. I'm still going to.
Yeah, we're already an hour late.
We're an hour late right now?
No, we're at normal time right now, basically.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, for me anyway. But I'm doing all right. I've been big chilling.
Big chillin' is what we like to see. Someone else I know who's big chillin' is we got Zeph over there. Big chillin' playing Pokopia. How are you, Zeph?
I'm chilling. I'm building right now is what I'm doing.
You're building. All right. Well, someone who was building his bar tab and chilling while doing so, we got Can I Get a Lemon Sour? My man Coastward. How are you, Coast?
What up, Nintendo gamers, seers, get those monos moving.
That's the final sub goal, by the way, of the subathon next week, which will be pretty fun.
Technically it is. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. That's like the last one, or 2 weeks. That's right, in 2 weeks. Right. I should mention this is true. This is gonna go up tomorrow on YouTube, right? So on Saturday, it's a weird upload. We're doing it on Friday because we would have been doing double shows because next Monday we're gonna be on break. The following Monday, we will have a episode that will then begin our subathon for the year for the Chicago trip. And this week was my birthday subathon. And so I'm kind of wiped, but thankfully I finished earlier this morning. So now we're going right into the show. We're all here. And thankfully we've all played Pokopia. Did I skip you for the intro, McDareth? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's our treasurer, McDareth. He's $10,000 in debt right now. How are you?
No.
Don't say he. That's so mean.
Well, I'd say straight up, not in debt because I'm taking out a fucking debt for this would be crazy. Definitely not in debt, but doing taxes in the background. But
that's right.
Besides that, doing well.
That's right. But obviously, there's been a lot that's been happening over the course of the past week and a half, essentially. I guess before we get into Pokopia stuff, because there were some other big news stories, I figured we should talk about this. First off, early this week, we had the final Mario movie direct. So the last trailer before the release of the Mario Galaxy movie on April 1st. We got a couple confirmations. We got a couple reveals. What's the overall temperature? How are we feeling about the movie?
I don't give a fuck.
At all?
I mean,
not even a little bit.
Wow.
I'm gonna watch the movie, but I can't be asked to watch direct about the movie.
Dang, you guys didn't even watch the trailer?
No, I don't need to. I don't need to watch a trailer for a movie I know I'm gonna see.
I guess.
The trailers are right there
Also,
too. That's all I need to know.
A movie about stuff you're extremely familiar with.
Yeah, I haven't. Is this about the Mario movie trailer? I just took my headphones off for a sec.
There's a lot of stuff. Yeah. So essentially,
I didn't watch it either.
We got the confirmation that Louis Guzman is playing Wart the Frog from Mario 2. So he's going to be in it. We got the confirmation that Issa Rae is going to be Honey Queen, which is also wild.
Random as hell.
Considering the fact, super random, especially because that's not even in the trailers or the posters or anything, but they announced her. And then last but certainly not least, they announced that the voice of Yoshi is Donald Glover from Community and, Lion King and everything. Childish Gambino himself is going to be Yoshi.
That was
the most surprising.
Extremely random. They mentioned that he's a big Nintendo fan and that he just wanted to be involved. And they were like,
so
and he
did he reach out then and say, "Can I?"
That's what it seems like, the way that they were talking about it.
Yeah, because I don't think they would have approached him for Yoshi.
Yoshi's gonna say "This is America" randomly during the movie.
To be fair, they could have the Yoshi over the end credits. They could play "This Is America," but just all with Yoshi voice.
They are not doing that, bro.
Why not? It would be awesome. That would be cool. I'm done. But apparently, he does a good Yoshi impression because a lot of people didn't even realize that it wasn't the original Yoshi, or who a lot of people assumed is going to be the voice of Yoshi, which is Frank Welker, who's like Scooby-Doo and does all those kind of animal voices in movies. So yeah, we got those announced. Again, we got the confirmation that there's going to be a lot of Mario 2 stuff in this movie. So there's like that casino planet run by Wart with Bowser. I mean, Bowser with Mauser and Birdo and Claw Grip. There's a whole section in the Freeze Frame Galaxy. They also showed what appeared to be Egad's lab, which would make sense if they're going to do like a Luigi's Mansion spinoff. They showed a scene with Bowser Jr. with the paintbrush, like strapping Rosalina to a chair. And it was very brief, but a lot of people immediately noticed, like, oh, that's totally Egad's, is like experimental chair from the Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3.
I heard they showed Star Fox.
No.
So Star Fox, because of a little clip that went around on social media where there's like a crop out of the image on the left-hand side where it looks like it's Fox's pants. People were saying that Fox is going to cameo in the movie, but actually I think that is a part of Luigi's bicycle.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because you see him like on the motorcycle at one point, and I think that's what that was. But that would be cool if we got a Fox thing. I mean, look, if they aren't showing us the Honey Queen, but they're announcing the voice actor, maybe we are going to see Star Fox. That would be cool. That'd be good. That'd give Shofu another reason to watch the movie.
They showed Rob in that show, right? But Rob is like a toy.
They did show Rob in that trailer as well. Yeah, he's the... I think he's like the gatekeeper of one of the galaxies or something. Well, he had leaked a while ago because he was on a bunch of merchandise for the movie. So people were talking about Rob, and obviously there were already like Pikmin Easter eggs people were finding
it's
too.
Like,
so, yeah.
It's like subspace. I expected to be. I thought, oh, it's like a little cute thing. He's on merchandise. If you think it's like subspace and him.
Yeah, they're prepping up for the SBCU, bro.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. We will at some point get a Smash Brothers movie, no doubt.
Yeah,
obviously, it's a ways away. But, it's a ways away, but a Smash movie is definitely coming.
Y'all got some creative imaginations, man.
You would think so? There's
I
no
think
way.
I think it's going to happen.
They're for
too
sure
much money
going
on
to
the
do
table.
Yeah.
Like this is just a director reaching out, but the guy
this, bro? What do you mean money on the table?
The guy who's doing the Sonic movies says, "Oh, I would love to do that." And obviously, they're not just going to give that to him. But
no, of course not. Yeah.
People are over there just like people want it to happen. Just like
I'll just say
we know
we brought up.
We know they're making a
I have
movie.
info
we know they're doing a Zelda movie.
That there is money on the table based on the game that we'll be playing a little bit later today. So
Pokemon?
I can provide that information when it comes up during the game.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, speaking of money on the table, Nintendo's going to have a lot after suing the U.S. government. Want to talk about that a little?
Yeah.
So, there was...
I don't know what
the reason I want to talk about this is crazy, because I saw so many people who were like, okay, they're suing over the tariffs, but they're not doing anything about the little Wii clips that the White House Twitter keeps sharing, where it's like they're using Wii clips for like drones and for all this other stuff. The thing is, unfortunately, the way in which those parody clips are being made is fair use. So they can't really do anything about it, which is the same reason why like the celebrities can complain. But at the end of the day, it's like,
yeah,
they can't really
all they can do is separate themselves from it. And
right.
That's
you just got to publicly separate your, which is what Nintendo did too. They were like, we have nothing to do with this. This has nothing to do with us. Leave us out of this. But no, separately because of the tariffs. Yeah, they're suing the government. So we'll see for all the people. Because I then saw this conversation bloom up of like, when they weren't doing anything about the tweets, they're like, oh, but they'll go after Smash tournaments. And it's like,
yeah, the guy that said that was just mentally deranged. I wouldn't worry about that.
But it was a lot of people. It wasn't just one guy. There were like a lot of people saying that. And it's like, do you not understand how this works? Like, of course there. I think it was just Hungry Box. There was a lot of people.
Yeah, Hungry Box has a lot of interesting tweets sometimes, so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good segue of like speaking of interesting tweets, but I actually don't know of anybody else.
You don't need a segue. Let's just get the fuck off this topic.
The generator, the text generator. Speaking of interesting tweets.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That POKOPIA text generator. We actually used that for the thumbnail this week. Yeah. So that's what you're seeing on screen. Yeah, with the POKOPIA thing. Well, isn't that also, that was all part of that too, right? Because didn't they put up like some tweet using the text generator?
I think the White House did one of those.
The White House
Yeah.
did, yes.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, we live in psycho world.
Oh, you know what actually is crazy? So this past, literally yesterday, I was in San Francisco for the Game Developer Conference for GDC, and they had the original prototype Xbox from 2000 on display there, like the silver one. Where it was.
That's like when you show the picture of that. That's so cool. I just have that still. Well,
I don't remember.
bunch of
Did they
weird
show
stuff.
that at their like reveal? Was that the same Xbox, or did they rebrand it?
I
That was
believe
the one.
that was the one with,
from
like,
the
The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one when they were like, "Oh, we're making a console." They showed that. That was like the very first
Okay.
thing they showed.
Because I didn't remember if they had like the big black box first.
No,
So they had that one. They had that one at
the,
GDC
like,
as well,
silver
but
one.
it's like signed. So that second photo that I put up was all the different developers from the original Xbox era that like signed that original giant, the black Xbox with like the dev kit that looks like the PC. That was there in the second stand next to the original prototype one. But no, the big silver prototype one was there. And it was cool. I'm not even an Xbox person. I was like, this is a neat little piece of history. I
That's
like
cool.
that.
Did
Yeah,
they
very
really
cool.
think that they were gonna like? Did they really think people were gonna put giant silver X's in their living rooms?
I think it was probably at the
yeah.
time more of like, hey,
I
let's
swear-
get people talking about us type of thing. I think they
It's
knew
also
that they
like,
weren't gonna
I
actually
think
make it look like that.
it goes way back to like the fact that it's called Xbox because it's the direct Xbox. So
Yeah.
like, I think they were trying to go full in on that at first, and they realized, yeah, this is probably not going to sell. Or it's like PlayStation with the boomerang controllers, like the PS3 era.
Yeah,
They
that was
never made those.
crackhead.
That was wild. Yeah, I guess that was around the same time because that was going into PS3. Yeah, that's right, with the big silver curve on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird controller. Yeah. But the reason Xbox went all out for GDC this year was because they announced, hey, guess what, guys? New Xbox is coming. Project Helix, the next generation of Xbox.
I'm so excited.
Coming soon.
Hey
I
man,
am.
remember Project Scorpio? I
I
loved Project Scorpio.
I'm just like, you know what? Good. They're gonna say, hey, people are moving, but hey, don't worry, we're making another Xbox. Other people, because a lot of people are saying, oh yeah, they're gonna leave the game and they're gonna stop making consoles. So it's like, okay, they're making one. I don't know what they're gonna call it. I think Xbox One was stupid. Series X and Series
Xbox 2.
S is like, I don't really enjoy that. Part of me thinks 720, but it's probably too late for that.
I
It's definitely
honestly
not
think
going to
when
be
you brought
Xbox
that up-
720.
When you brought that up, though, I was initially like, that seems weird, but then thought about it more, and I'm like, if you want to do a nostalgia play, that would kind of be a nice way to bring people back.
I don't think people
I
are
agree
gonna
with you. I
come
don't think
back
they're gonna
for
do it.
Xbox
Yeah,
720.
I think I think they should really just do what Nintendo does and just fucking name it something associated with the console.
Yeah,
Xbox has also done so much irreparable damage to their brand within the past decade that I don't understand why they want to do this.
I mean, because there's still people that like and use the Xbox infrastructure. So I had a discussion about this in Japan Time Discord, which you can join teamjapan.com/discord. But the way I see it is that like Xbox, there are people who like and use Xboxes, or there are people who just only play on Xbox. But then there's people like me where like I just prefer the Xbox infrastructure, so it's on both. I'll buy it on Xbox. So it's like you keep making it because people have achievements, they have their entire libraries, and it's like if you just say, yeah, we're done, then all that's just off the table instantly. So like, I mean, are they gonna dethrone Sony? Probably not. It like they themselves said it. They lost the era where people made digital libraries that stick with you. It's gonna be too hard to uproot that. But you know, there's still people who want to have an Xbox.
Well, that was also the weird thing is like all around GDC, they had these giant posters that were commemorating this announcement of Helix and like their future. And they had a giant booth on the festival floor, which normally like the companies have booths there, but the big ones are normally like Google or Meta or like I'm trying to think, NetEase is always there at GDC. But the like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo usually don't have giant presences at GDC because they're normally doing panels or getting into more like very specific developer talk as opposed to, you know, like showcasing anything. But again, this was before you even walked onto the festival floor. They had this giant like history of Xbox museum thing. And then they had a giant thing on the show floor itself that had like a little meeting area in the middle with snacks and different things and these huge Xbox walls around it. And they were directly next to the main stage where they had panels throughout the weekend. And the interesting thing was on these posters that were all throughout GDC, it had like the ROG Ally, or it had like a home computer, or it had like all these other things. And it was like, this is an Xbox. This is what Xbox means. And so the messaging was more like, you can play Xbox everywhere. Versus,
that's funny though, because there's I'm pretty sure there's reports that they've just ditched that campaign now.
Yeah,
right, but they were there.
Because there's people were saying that was a Sarah Bonds thing, and that a lot of people did not like that marketing.
Well, they were there because I saw them all over the place. And then when they were talking about, like, you saw that, and then it was paired with all these Helix announcements and, you know, them making this new system. It's like, oh, so you are doing dedicated hardware still. This isn't something where you're just saying your Xbox is going to be on everything. So I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see. But that was a big thing at GDC. And then the panels were cool. I was only there one day, so I didn't get to go to like the Donkey Kong Bonanza one. I didn't get to go to the Claire Obscure one. But I got to go to the Death Stranding one where they talked about how they made the map for that game. That was kind of cool. Met up with a lot of different like developer friends. Went to the Magic the Gathering booth, put in a good word for us. I was at the Magic the Gathering arena booth.
You got some packs for me, bro? You got some packs for me, McDarren?
I think we might have something cooking for the Chicago trip. We'll see. So keep your eyes peeled. Actually, that would make for a fun member video if we did like a live stream during the Chicago trip of like putting together decks or doing pack rips. Would be fun. Yeah. So I saw them. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh, I was at the Marvel Games press conference where they announced the release date for that Marvel Maximum collection that's coming out, where it's like all the arcade games. So it's X-Men Arcade, the old Silver Surfer, NES thing, right? That. Yep, and they announced the release date is the end of this month, so it's coming out March 27th. And they basically had us all go hands-on with it. The game has full rollback, so you could play. It's cross-platform multiplayer as well, so you can play through the X-Men Arcade game with everybody, no matter what system you're playing on: Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Rollback netcode. They added like rewind features to the Silver Surfer game, which was like notorious for being super hard. What else? There was like the Venom game. It was like the Venom arcade games. I forgot what they're called. There's one that's like something Maximum Carnage, and then there's the other one. Separation Anxiety is the other one. That's what it's called. So those were playable there as well. Yes, I saw Silverfang. That's right. Who's in our chat saying it was great seeing you at GDC yesterday? Absolutely. Yeah, seeing Silverfang yesterday, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, shout out to you. Actually, I got shown an image from Apex 2015 of our group at Apex 2015, and then I got stopped outside of the media room, and they were essentially like, look at this image that we took 10 years ago, and then now look at us today. And we paired the two images together, and actually, they were making a game that was at GDC, which was really cool. So when we met that viewer 10 years ago or whatever, they were like an aspiring game developer, and now their game was being shown up at GDC. Their game, by the way, it's called Project Rodent. It's their senior thesis game, Project Rodent. Check it out. It was on the show floor at GDC. Very cool. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, there was a whole segment of the show floor as well. It was called Control Alt Delete, and it's like all these games that are done with really weird controllers. So there was like a flossing game where the controller was a giant mouth and you use a toothbrush. There was another one where you run with this giant pair of scissors, which is kind of cool. There was one where the controller was a trash can, and you dig through the garbage as a raccoon, and the trash can was filled with different pieces
I've seen that.
That was there. There was one where you get in a giant hamster ball and you're rolling around, and it was like a real life Super Monkey Ball. That was kind of cool. But overall, it was a really fun event. I had a good time. I'd recommend, if you ever get the opportunity to go to GDC, go. It was really a lot of fun. Any other piece of news before we hop into the big talk of this week's show?
Well, shouldn't we do probably the game club first, or do you think just go straight into it?
Oh yeah, we should talk about that. Yeah, so
it
obviously
won't take long at all.
That's not going to take long at all. Yeah, I think we're going to be good. Also, I think we have decided next month's is going to be Pokemon XD, right? Because that drops on NSO.
Yeah, so it'll be from So how do we make this easier? Because we're doing this on a Friday. So
right
from the next Monday, so between the 16th and the 6th is when we'll do it. Because we'll be doing a show on the 23rd, and then 2 weeks after will be the 6th.
Yeah, right, yeah, we're doing a show on the 3rd, the 6th. I don't know if it'll be out by the 6th, though.
Well, people can play it for
yeah. Give people the opportunity to play it. I mean, we could have it as, because I'm sure it's like Pokemon related. It's a good thing to have on the main show. We could do it for the show on April 20th and give people like a full month to play through it, and then not have to, because right now is the 13th, just buys them an extra 7 days, and the game's not even on NSO yet. You know what I mean? Like, what if it comes out the very last day of March on NSO? Like, we know it's this month, but if it comes out super late, people would only have like a week and a half to play through it.
I see. Okay, so we'll wait till the next show then.
Yeah. So the show after that one. So like around April 20th. But yeah, so obviously for this first inaugural Game Club segment, we all played Sin and Punishment on the N64 NSO. General overall thoughts. Who wants to start?
I didn't like it. I don't know.
I also wasn't a huge fan. There were moments where I was having a good time, and then moments where I was just kind of annoyed. It also has probably the worst English voice dub I've ever heard in a video game.
It's atrocious.
It's fucking abysmal.
It's so bad.
Was that? I didn't check. Was there any kind of setting to change it?
I don't think so. No. So the weird thing is that the voice is in English, but
the text is
all
Japanese.
Japanese, except for the game, which the text is in English, but there's like some Japanese audio. It's very weird.
Also, like during the end credits, there's English subs for whatever reason.
Yeah, for the credits.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
right,
yeah. Actually,
right,
there is in English then too. It was a very like you said, Raja, earlier. Like, I like rail shooters.
Me too.
But this rail shooter that also I'm moving the character, but it's an N64, so they thought moving left on the back trigger was a good idea. It's like, oh my goodness.
Well, you could customize the controls.
Yeah, you can, because
you can with the new with Switch 2, right? That's right. You can.
So like it was still 2 triggers though, but it's still, I had to do these 2 triggers because like Viren was saying, because Viren said how did this take you like 4 to 5 hours? Because I played it after the last Japan time. I just did it in one sitting. And I normally play a game, I just put it on the hardest difficulty I can and just play the game. That was a mistake with this game.
Oh yeah,
that was a mistake. But I didn't have to restart from the start because I just started using save states because fuck it. Because the second I was about to game over, and it's like, yeah, you got to go from the beginning. It's like, nope, save state, and we're gonna get through this game.
I mean, I will openly admit I played this whole thing with save states. Otherwise, there's no way I would have gotten through it in time for the show.
Yeah, it was just like so they have an auto targeting, which cool option with the amount of moving you have to do. But the auto-targeting doesn't deal enough damage to kill the enemy in the time limit. At least on the difficulty I was playing, it was pretty much useless. I used it in the early games, then later on, it's like I could not use it. And then it became learning how to actually move these characters in my brain, not want to use the stick to move them, because I kept falling into holes in that one boss that's like going over different holes, and you have to shoot it and chase it down this alleyway.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, but eventually I did it, put it to manual. Chapter 2 is some bullshit. Like, all of chapter 2 is so much bullshit on like the hardest difficulty you could set at the start. I was stuck.
Is that the one where you're? Is that the? I'm trying to remember. Is that the one where you're like in the room? That's
literally you switch to A.
Yeah, and like you get the pillars.
I hate that one. I hated that.
Yeah, the pillar one.
I hated that until I realized that you attack things with the sword and then aim the things with the sword. I was like, oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah, like literally I couldn't get the time until I realized, I'm supposed to jump and swing when the thing runs past to me. Okay, so yeah, that part was annoying, but like it was like the lead up to that, the entire thing, like it's a cool setting, but that entire thing where you're flying over with the ship and like the battleship. Oh my
carrier
god,
level?
That took so long on that difficulty to have enough time, have enough health. The biggest thing eventually I had to learn that the missiles, when they fire them at you, you can parry those.
Yeah,
right.
slash those.
So like I was doing that. I was blowing up the helicopters to get more time and more life and stuff, and like that took a while. Then the whatever that fucking like orbital missile thing that shows up, that was also annoying. And then you get to chapter 3, and chapter 3 was a cakewalk. I did that so fast, but chapter 2 was I actual hell.
I will say my favorite part of the game was the train. Weirdly enough, I'm like a sucker for when you do train levels, and then you have that fight with it's like not the piranha plant, but like the creature with the giant guns on its arms.
Yeah.
That you're fighting.
Yeah.
That's like coming from the ceiling of the train. I actually really liked that whole portion. I thought that was really cool. I thought the music was also pretty good.
My annoyance with that section is every time you went into the new section, it would do this like annoying camera angle where it does like this somewhat overhead view before it then pans around back to behind the character. And by the point you get there, like enemies have started swarming out. I'd rather it just stay behind the character.
Yeah. Or there's times they put like health in the middle of the screen, but the character runs towards it and then it moves. So you have
and then
to
they veer,
to the side.
I have it in stage 2.
Yeah. That game was definitely also I like playing it at first. It's like, okay, there's the story is whatever, and then it's like, oh, this is so Evangelion coded.
It's not even coded. I would say it's like straight up a ripoff halfway through.
Yeah. Like the more you keep going, the more and more it's Evangelion.
It did this the sin for me where like you start up the game and you're immediately thrown in, and they just start throwing names and concepts like right at you, and you have no idea what anything is, and you're like so lost, and it's just like I kind of dig the idea of it and what it's trying to go for, but it just fell flat, and I didn't really care for it at all.
It also doesn't help that once again the voice acting is absolutely fucking abysmal.
Oh, it's horrible.
So it is bad to the point where it's just not possible to like immerse yourself in any kind of story elements because you're just distracted by how bad it is.
I will say the set pieces I thought were all pretty good, especially for like of the time being like a 2000s kind of game. It did feel really cinematic, like that boss battle with the globe, where you're literally fighting Earth at the end, and you're like shooting the missiles back, and you've got all the little missiles that come, and then you're like parrying those.
And like even the camera movements and stuff like that, I could see what they were trying to go for. Like,
100% for sure. Yeah.
I imagine they probably improved upon a lot because I haven't played the sequel that came out on the Wii. I imagine they improved upon a lot of this.
Good.
Yeah.
I had never played the original, which is like I think a big reason why a lot of us were like, "Oh, this will be fun. We could actually sit down and
Smash,
try this."
None of us have ever played it. It's like, okay, let's
no,
see what it's like.
No.
Well, he's an assist trophy.
I don't think he needs to. Yeah, is he even still an assist trophy?
I think he was only.
I think he might have gotten.
I'm pretty sure he was only in Brawl. Saki was only in Brawl.
Yeah.
If anything, there was probably another character from that sequel that was like a sticker or something.
Well, there's definitely
probably most likely a sticker.
Yeah.
And like a trophy.
But like there were a bunch of assist trophies. I was thinking about this the other day. You know, Magnus from Kid Icarus Uprising. Yeah. He was an assist trophy.
Yeah, in Smash 4.
I didn't remember that at all. And then someone brought that up. It was like randomly on one of my comments. I was talking about Kid Icarus Uprising, and they were like, "My favorite Smash character is Magnus." And I'm like, "What? Are you high? What are you talking about?" And they were like, "No, he was at this trophy in Smash 4." And then sure enough, they were right. He was in there. Yeah, but that Earth battle, did you guys get to the part where like the two things attack you from either side and you're supposed to walk in the middle and then it kind of like parts the Red Sea for that portion? That was
I think I maybe killed it before then. But like at that point, like that's one of my things. Like chapter 2, they were because in this game you needed to get 100 hits to get another life, or like right. So chapter 2, they are sparse. like it's so cinematic, but they don't show enemies at you at all, so you're struggling for lives. Chapter 3, it's so abundant and they're just everywhere. And that last boss, you literally have to put down your controller and every game over. Like just doing the boss, even if you're messing up, you will get 100 hits. So it's like it's almost impossible to game over on that. But it's like thematically, it's cool. The reason you're there is kind of stupid, but thematically, it's a cool thing. You're basically an Evangelion fighting a copy of Earth to save the Earth.
Yeah.
And then I is the sequel like their kid? Because like
Yeah, it is.
I think it is their kid. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because the whole thing with the trade was setting that up, and I looked at the cover of the sequel. I was like, okay, that's not Saki, so it's got to be like their kid.
I did laugh though when they told the name of like when you're in the command room and you're having like the sword boss battle, that the guy's name was Brad for whatever reason. Took me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
then,
that name just does not fit in the word.
He shows up again, like his name pops up on the screen as the boss text
Right.
when like he flies in on top of the jets.
Right.
Chapter 2. Oh, another thing. Okay, so the bullet shot that you have to stop from hitting Saki, right? Was that easy for both of you on their difficulty? Because for me, that took me a bit. Okay.
No, I just played on normal and it still wasn't easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was very precise how you have to do it. Then I had to move. You have to like move and actually make sure you're meleeing it. Otherwise, you don't do enough damage. Yeah.
I will say, I do think this game is going to benefit in the future for having those save states. Because I think there's going to be a whole generation of people that are playing this for the first time and have that as an option. Whereas, like, if you just went back and played the original game, I can't even imagine enjoying this a little bit. Because, like you said, some of those segments with the camera and the things that you had to parry, it's like, and when you're worried about the timer, I think it'd be different if it was like just battling a boss, right? And having to get through the level without dying. But like having that timer constantly cutting down is always really a struggle as well.
Because
it
it's
looks cool.
The timer, and then once it starts getting low, they just take your HP.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna die now.
Yeah, you're 100% gonna die. I don't think there was a single time in which I lived when it got to the point where it was taking my HP. I think once the timer hit, I was just always dead. Yeah.
Yeah, it was only like I was doing really well already, and then it got to the point where the timer came up. It's like I had enough of a buffer, but otherwise, yeah.
So in conclusion, there's a reason why this game was imported?
Yeah, I think this is probably why it never got localized. Makes sense. Makes sense.
For anyone who was watching, if you did play this, leave a comment or let us know what your thoughts were.
Also, I'm showing it on the stream. A shout outs to Roll to Fail for the art, for the video playing through it. There'll be a monthly thing where he'll do the art for whatever the game club game is that we're doing. I put it in the Discord. You all haven't seen it.
Oh, that's cool. Whoa, that's cool, actually. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's really nice. What did they make this for?
Game club.
It's a game club. So at first the thought was, oh, we're gonna do this as a separate video, like roundtable.
Oh,
but then it's like, oh no, we're just gonna do it on the show. So it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna play these on Japan time anyway, and then I'll just edit, upload.
Yeah, that works.
That's a member video.
I mean, for Sin and Punishment, it would be a little bit harder to make a roundtable video on.
I think Pokemon XD will be a lot easier, and I think most of us be more familiar, and I think more people will probably care about it. But this was more of just like an experiment to see if people were interested, and it does seem like people are, which is cool. Yeah, and I like the concept of playing like a game once a month just with our viewers. I think it's kind of neat. All experiencing an old retro thing together, because there really is a lot of good old retro stuff that I know a lot of people have not played, and stuff that like I've wanted to go back. Obviously, Pokemon XD is something that I think a lot of people that watch us have played, right? But something like a Sin and Punishment or some of these other weird games that are at NSO, I think it'll be fun to experiment. With that being said, Shofu, it's time to wake up. We're talking about Pokopia.
Who's asleep?
Well, I thought you were asleep during the Sin and Punishment portion. I wouldn't have blamed you.
I mean, I just don't know anything about that.
Oh, well, fair. That's good. So I actually want to start with you. How do you feel about Pokopia? As the resident Pokemon fan.
I'm the resident Pokemon fan. Hello.
Yeah, you're the god of Pokemon, man. You're the original PokeTuber.
What?
You're the first. There was no one else before you.
All of these titles do not apply to me. Anyways.
You were the original OG PokeTuber. You were the PokeTuber that all PokeTubers aspired to be.
What the?
You were that guy.
Yo, this is disgusting.
Who else wouldn't be that guy?
What's going on?
I'm asking you, do you have a name? Of course not, because you were. It was you. You were the OG.
Nah, there were people before me. That's how I got into it. Anyways.
Not important people.
There's
Where are they
definitely
now?
people.
Where are they now?
No, that's a good question. I don't know where the hell they are. Anyways, Pokopia is a cool game.
That's what matters.
It's fun. You can do whatever you like. There's no competition. You know what I'm saying? It's I like the lore in it too. Surprisingly,
Yeah, the lore's cool.
surprisingly, that's my favorite part. I didn't expect that. Just going to different places and seeing. Like, okay, first of all, the whole concept of the game is cool to begin with. I like that.
Have you seen this? Wait, let me show you all the outfit I have on right now. This is from a Dream Island, so it's not spoilers. Don't worry.
Oh, they have a gold.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Oh, that's fire.
And you said you got that from the Dream Islands?
Yeah. I also got Chris's outfit, which the female from Gen 2.
Oh, that's cool. I will say it has been fun, like, revisiting these old areas that were in original Kanto and seeing, like, Sabrina's gym or seeing, you know, what were some of the other, like, standout ones I'm thinking? Oh, the SSN, obviously. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Going on the SSN. Is there a costume on the boat?
Yes.
'Cause I didn't
Sailor
find it.
outfit.
Oh, I didn't get that yet. I got to look for it.
Same.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
so
this
far,
game's
everything...
awesome.
I agree with the lore thing. I think I knew I was going to enjoy it because it's a cozy Pokemon game. Like, of course I'm going to like it. But I think the added lore stuff and the implications, even having not beaten the story, I think are just really, really interesting. Also, again, I don't know how to say this without getting into stuff that maybe happens a little bit later, but I think they also reference the next generation in this at one point. There was something that I read that was like, I don't think this is something that's happened in a Pokemon game before. It feels like something that would happen in games called Winds and Waves, and that was kind of cool to get to as well. So yeah, I like all the little lore drops and, you know, even the personalities of the Pokemon that aren't.
It's
just the
very
regular
impressive.
ones.
Every single Pokemon has its own unique personality. It's not like Animal Crossing where
Yeah.
there's like Snooty or whatever,
Mhm.
and then they all share dialogue. Like, I talked to an Execute, and then each of the individual Executes spoke to me, and they were called like Execute A, B, C, D.
They do that with the Combees as well, where they all have different personalities, and then they go to like give the stuff to Vespiquen, and then Vespiquen talks like she's a queen. She's like, "Come on, my liege, please."
Yeah, stuff like that. I think is
Grant
why
me your
this game
honey.
is as popular as it is among everyone, because I think this
Yeah.
game has a lot of DNA from every Pokemon spinoff
Mhm.
sort of smashed into it. There's like stuff from Poke Park. Like when you play mini games with Pokemon and stuff and helping them out, it reminds me of that. The Pokemon themselves all having personalities and stuff is like Mystery Dungeon.
Cubone, when you make Cubone's area, and he's like, "My mom would have loved this." It
Yeah,
was
that's crazy.
That's a great.
Or when you talk to Paris and you're like, for some reason, I'm always hungry, and the mushroom on my back got heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you talk to Parasect speaks in this kind of like
It doesn't have a personality.
monotone, very
Yeah,
uncanny.
Doesn't Magikarp
Blank
have like
slate.
super slang?
Yeah, Magikarp says, "Yo."
Hey, get over here, yo! I'll teach you how to jump.
So
yo.
does Makuhita.
Yeah, Trubbish as well.
Oh yeah,
Trubbish
did you
does
say
too. Trubbish
like,
does too.
Magmar had a stutter or something like that?
Yeah, Magmar stutters.
Yeah.
He's but Magby doesn't. Magby's like bold,
Normal.
and then
Yeah.
Magmar is like shy.
Bro, I need them to copy and paste. Not entirely, but the way you interact with characters and the sounds they make and shit. I need them to put that in the next Pokemon game, bro. It's not
Yeah.
like obviously
Oh, I hope
I don't
so,
expect
yeah.
Pokemon to be fucking speaking to me like verbally, but the sounds they make and shit and the
Like they have different, like their cry has different pitches and variations.
that's what I'm
There's
saying,
different.
bruh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Like damn. They ain't even gotta do that much work, man.
I think even like what this game does with Snorlax or Pikachu, right? Where they are Snorlax and Pikachu, they're not new Pokemon, but like in this, obviously you got Mosslax, like the Moss version of Snorlax that, you know, was around for all these years just waiting and
Why'd
sleeping.
Raikou do that to him, by the way?
I don't know. It messed him up a little bit. Or like Pikachu, how instead of like he
I'm a
wanted
big
to
fan of
share all his
Pikachu.
I am
love
too.
Pikachu.
his little thing where it's like I shared my electricity with all my friends, so I don't have any left anymore. So now I'm just
She's such a sweetheart. She speaks so
Awesome
polite
Pikachu.
and eloquent as well.
Yeah, I love Pikachu.
Is it a
Pikachu's-
female? I didn't check its tail.
It's a female, yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I actually didn't know that either. You know what was weird? I'm glad you brought that up. In the notes for Pokemon, for Pokopia, Nintendo specifically said do not refer to the Pokemon as he or she. They are all they. And I was like, that's weird because some of them are distinctively, like they say in the book that Tangrowth is a boy.
Yeah.
Like they keep referencing Tangela as a boy.
There's some weird stuff like that.
So unless it's like maybe the Pokemon that don't have personalities.
Pokemon Company is going
woke.
woke.
I don't think that's it.
I think they just don't want to or how do you say that word?
Anthropomorphize.
Yeah, I think they just don't want that.
Chef Dente was really cute too.
Yeah, is Chef Dente a dude or a girl? I can't tell.
I'm not sure.
Well, it doesn't matter because Pokemon
Maybe
Company.
that's why it's. I was gonna say that's why Pokemon Company said they because they're not sure either.
Chef Dente has this kind of like Southern Belle.
They call you deer.
Them.
Speaking of the Southern characters, Kyogre. First off,
yeah,
like,
what the fuck was his deal? Why'd he show up and start going yeehaw?
And then it happens again later on when you guys make Gyarados. I don't know if you've gotten to Gyarados yet, but
not yet.
The portion with Gyarados, yeah, he's like, "Hey, what's going on, brother?" And it's you're like, "What? Why are you talking like a country bumpkin?"
Gyarados was a cool guy this whole time, bro.
Yeah.
All that stuff about him raising cities, that's not real.
No, he's chill, man.
Yeah, man.
He's teaching you waterfall, and you're hanging out with him and going to the rodeo. That's it. Hell yeah, brother.
Have you guys done anything to your pallet town, or have you left it alone?
I haven't really explored it yet because I'm waiting. Because I know at the end of the game, one thing I know is that
that's like your end game area, basically.
Right.
Yeah, I'm saving it to the end when I have everything.
And once you actually can utilize everything, all your different transformations to build stuff up, that's what I'm gonna start building up my pallet town.
Oh, well, that's one thing I want to say without spoiling. The best way to word this would be, I would recommend putting off all big builds you have until post game.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I would assume that already, though.
Yeah, don't go out of your way to build some giant thing brick by brick until post game.
Yeah. Just everything about it, man. I really, I ended up liking it so much more than I thought I was gonna like it. Because remember when we did that preview episode, and I came back from the demo event, and I was like, I really liked Mario Tennis, but I was feeling like kind of whatever about Pokopia. Not that I didn't like it. Like I knew I was gonna like the full game. It's just a weird game to demo. But now, even having played the full game, I'm like, oh, they definitely could have done that demo differently in a way that would have gotten across what made it special.
I still haven't even gotten the game, and this is one of the few games where I'm just dying to play just based off of all the gameplay I've been seeing.
Yeah.
Like not even like from word of mouth from like friends and recommending it and stuff like that. It's purely off gameplay and seeing it. It's just damn, I really want to play this game.
Could you imagine if this released during the pandemic instead?
Oh yeah.
You know, especially because I was just talking to Reagan about this yesterday. It does very much feel
like
a miniature cultural moment, doesn't it? Because like when you look at Animal Crossing, right? Unless you're time traveling or whatever, you eventually hit a point where you stop. And like you said, this game, you could just keep going. There's always something to do. You're like, all right, I'm going to do a mission over here. I'm going to smelt these items. Oh, I'm going to get this new Pokemon. I'm going to make this new habitat. Oh, I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to go to the next environment. And then all of a sudden you're 30 hours
dangerous,
in and you're
bro.
like, wait, what?
Yeah,
right.
I was saying before, like this game, comparative to the early game of say New Horizons, where you don't, as you were saying, you don't really have that much you can do early on. This game gives you so much that you can do, even outside of like the story things. The fact that you can terraform, granted rather slowly, but you can terraform incredibly early in this game versus in New Horizons, where it's like the last major feature you get after playing for like 30 to 40 hours.
And it's incredibly slow in that game.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even feel like a huge reward. It's just a little, I don't know. It feels, because it feels weird shitting on Animal Crossing so hard after how much I did play it, but this game really exemplifies all of that game's issues.
I also think Animal Crossing is going to learn a lot from this.
Yeah,
game.
it's quite a big gap, and it's also on an inferior console.
Yeah.
But I mean, even something as simple like camera movement. Like, I think, first off, has anybody used mouse mode at all?
I have.
To build stuff? Have you liked it?
Yeah, it's good. I don't ever play with my Joy-Cons, so I used it once just as a test and built a building, and it was really easy. Like, you can play, like, in mouse mode, you can place blocks really far away from your character without having to move. So it's like, I don't know, it's like literally painting on MS Paint, kind of, because you don't have to move around really as much. But I prefer to just play on my Pro Controller, so I don't use mouse mode.
You can play on your Pro Controller and also switch to mouse mode, like, seamlessly, though, right? That's what they...
Wait, can you?
Yeah, you can... They said they move around with their controller, and then when it's time to build some shit, they just grab their Joy-Con.
That's interesting.
That's how it worked with Metroid. Metroid, when you're switching between like either the gyro aiming or like when you're just doing it with the control stick, you could do the exact same thing. It just like automatically swaps.
Yeah, this is probably the game that makes use of mouse feature the best. I think. So far, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Also, good thing to bring up. We're obviously still going to talk about the game a bunch, but something that came up literally just yesterday. Pokemon put out the report that in the first 4 days, the game has sold 2.2 million copies.
Yeah, that's insane.
Nice. And that's with the physical copy shortage.
And that's with, exactly, the physical copy shortage. And the thing that I was going to bring up is that at the same exact point in the lifespan of the Switch is when Odyssey came out. And Odyssey in the same time frame sold 4 million.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me, sold 2 million, excuse me. So 4.2 million altogether. Pokopia has outsold Mario Odyssey in the same time frame, which, you know, granted, it makes sense. It's more of a casual game. It's got Pokemon attached to it. Like, of course,
but I think this is an example of like, I was gonna say, like, this shows that there's a huge market for these types of games, and when they're executed very well and they have the detail that like Pokopia does, they can go crazy.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, like you said, like this is a mini cultural moment. I'm wondering if we're gonna see knockoffs, like, because this kind of game isn't hard or isn't easy to just reproduce.
Yeah,
I don't think
there's a lot of little fine details that you don't even really think about too much that really help elevate these sorts of games. Animal Crossing does it incredibly well. This game does it incredibly well. One thing that I think about a lot is the sound design. Like how everything sounds when you move around, how like
I love how the menus
footsteps sound, navigating menus, as we mentioned before, the Pokemon cries, like all of these little details come together to make the experience feel very polished.
The dynamic
and well
music's
thought out.
huge too.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And the sound, like you just brought up too, Viram, I feel like when you're off on the complete other side of an island, right? And then you just hear that faint little cry in the background of something, and you're like, oh, I know exactly where to go. Just based on the little direction of where the sound is. It's so well done. Yeah. I will say, though, with this game in particular, because I've seen a lot of people being like, well, if you like Pokopia, you'll love Dragon Quest Builders that came out a couple years ago.
It's not true.
It's not true. Yeah, because I'm somebody
People
I like Dragon
because
Quest.
it got fucking Pikachu in it. Pikachu
exactly.
in it.
I think that's the thing is like people can try to replicate this, but you're not like building a house for your Bulbasaur and Mimikyu. You know what I mean? Like it's not the same. Like it's because of the fact that it's this gameplay paired
Dragon
with
Quest Builders
Pokemon.
is phenomenal, by the way.
It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, those games are really good, but it is definitely not the same thing. You know, it's like
you put Pikachu in anything, and then the game has changed.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Blaziken.
Oh, there you go. You just got a Blaziken while we were playing.
Are you gonna put him to the ingot mines, bro?
Hell yeah.
That's what I did with my Magmar. I felt bad for making him stutter because literally Magmar became my like mind slave. I just put him down with the sweltering things.
You know who my ingot slave is? It's fucking Entei. Is who it is.
That's fire. That's awesome. Yeah, but it's been just so enjoyable to play through it and
do different Pokemon do things at different speeds? Or is it all the same?
So Tinkaton does, which is I think might be the only one.
Oh, really?
So Tinkaton has the ability to knock down. You know when it says this will be done tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tinkaton makes it 1 hour.
Jeez.
Whoa, wait, what?
Yeah. So anything
I
that
did
takes
not
a
know
day to
that.
build, if you use Tinkaton, it takes it down to just an hour.
You said it takes it down to skipping some time.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody waiting until tomorrow for nothing. Hell nah.
I don't know. I haven't really felt the need to do it, and I've been playing a lot. But I'm
Are you
just
waiting
playing
until
at my normal
tomorrow
pace.
for your Pokemon Center to be built?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, I have as well.
I've been
That's-
waiting because for me
So
it's not like
I mean, you do have
there's
shit to
enough
do,
mentioned
so-
content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
There's enough content where it hasn't bothered me.
I'm still like early because I hadn't started as soon as I
You've been
wanted to.
playing
but-
Slay the Spire too, like me.
Yeah, I've been addicted to that.
How is
but,
that? Is it good?
It's
Yes.
it's very good. Yeah, it's very
Nice.
good. So someone mentioned that there's a setting that you can change to not make it be like actual world time on like Animal Crossing. Is that a thing or no?
Can you? Let me go check my settings right now.
I don't know. I mean, maybe there's like a Pokemon or something that can do that. Maybe you get Dialga or whatever, and then it changes time. That'd be crazy.
I don't know about. No, there doesn't seem to be a
Great.
setting like that. No.
Okay. That was like my one thing that like with modern Animal Crossing is like it's kind of unfortunate that you have to play at certain times of day to do anything in the game because it's based on that. Or like for me, like View Pinata just has its own day-night cycle. So like stuff happens day-night, but like the game is just moving day-night all the time. So you can still just play the game.
If you also like, this game has like literally no punishment, I think, for time travel. So if
No,
you
no,
do, because one big downside to the real-time clock thing in these kinds of games is that a large subsection of people will only ever see their island at night because they work all day.
Sure.
So I think the lack of punishment on time travel is good for that. So you can at least play it during the day. You could do is you could pull a sun and moon and make your clock backwards so that when you're at work it's nighttime and when you're at home it's daytime.
Yeah, I mean, people did that for Animal Crossing.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, the Animal Crossing, it was pretty cool. You could select the hemisphere.
Sorry, I got up real quick. I had to put my headphones back in because
It's fine. I'm playing Pokopia.
Midway as
So
we're
I'm
doing.
just
I know we're all
focusing on
doing
it.
the same thing. The only thing I will say, I'm sad that apparently Lickitungue's not in it. I can't have Lickitung
Not
on my
yet.
island. Maybe. So, do you think they're gonna do DLC?
There's events.
Well, I mean, there's the hot pip thing.
Yeah, that's the other
So-
thing that was concerning to me is like a game like this. Why does it have like FOMO-ish events where Pokemon pop up for a limited time?
Okay, so
and go away?
those events they're not online events. It's like Animal Crossing where it's like Thanksgiving.
Built in. Right.
So it's just like some special thing.
Okay.
You could, it's not an online only event. So a long time ago, there was a big Pokemon leak and Pokopia leaked and we knew all this stuff before Pokopia was ever announced. But a bunch of stuff got shifted back and then Pokopia released later than it was supposed to. But there was DLC planned for the game and the DLC was slated to be mid this year, but I'm assuming now it's pushed back.
Probably. Yeah. Maybe that'll be like Holiday. That'll be their
But yeah,
second
there is
wind of,
DLC
like,
for the
because
title.
I can, especially if Wind and Waves is now 2027,
They're gonna
they
put
are
the starters
leaving
in.
money on the table to not do like a Pokopia edition Switch 2 with like the Joy-Cons with the Ditto face on them and then the game packaged in. Like, bro,
I think they also.
if that's their holiday, oh my
They're
god.
you know what they could do? Actually, something I didn't even remember a long time ago with Gen 3 and 4 when they would sneak Pokemon into stuff from future gens like Weavile and Munchlax and Bonsly.
Sure.
They could drop
Yeah.
the starters in this game early.
Oh, they definitely will. I mean, like I said, there was a thing that I read. I guess I'll talk about it now. It's fine if we're on this. One of the little lore drops that I read was about a region that had nonstop hurricanes. And it was all about like, it wasn't, because at first I was reading it and I'm like, oh, this is the Weather Institute from Ruby and Sapphire. And they're talking about like Kyogre and Rayquaza. But then as I'm reading through it, I'm like, oh no, this is definitely not that. This is something completely different. And like, and obviously with Winds and Waves, you know, with what they're talking about with like where you see the underwater segments and the weather and the wind, it's like that seems like that would be related to that game story if there's going to be hurricanes. So we'll see. I think now though, this has to become a sub-series. I would be very shocked if we did not get a Pokopia every generation.
I can see them like constantly updating this one for a long time.
Yeah,
Oh
I don't know
yeah,
if it'll
I don't
get
mean
a
multiple
sequel.
games.
Yeah.
No. But I mean like this is gonna be something that they're gonna keep adding to.
You're gonna hear
well,
about it in
we
every
only-
Pokemon Direct in the future.
Right, that's what I mean.
We only
exactly.
have
Like
we only
Gafe
have
Mig.
half of Kanto right now as it stands in
Right.
this game. And we have like so an area that's clearly missing. There's no snow anywhere in the game.
Mm.
I think that alone is like enough for that to be like, yeah, there's DLC coming. Because there's not a single
they could do
snow
that
block.
around the holiday season. They could do like a Christmas update and have like Delibird and Stantler and stuff. That's super easy.
Are there shinies in the game?
No, it's because each Pokemon is one off. It's and their own like unique character. So if
they're
you
like static characters.
Yeah, you
Okay.
wouldn't be able to. If you like say you got a really say you got like a horrible shiny on a Pokemon that you really liked, then you're just like, all right.
You're stuck with that one Pokemon then.
I
Especially if
have
it's
this
one you
forever now.
unlock later in the game, like 30 hours later, you get your Mimikyu and it's
So it'd be like
what's wrong?
like constantly resetting like Fire Red and then Professor Oak's randomly like Indian or something.
What?
Like is that what like that's what you mean? Like they're like NPCs?
Well,
I-
a little.
I-
I get what you mean now. Yeah. It's like because they
Yeah,
are baked
yeah.
in characters. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Professor. Yeah, it'd be like if Professor Oak turned
that was a
Indian,
bad
yeah,
example
yeah.
from me.
I don't
guess.
know. I don't.
I was very confused
That's
when you were
fucking
like,
crazy.
it's like starting your game up and then Professor Oak is Indian. I was like, what? Yeah,
Alright,
the game.
cool.
The game is great. We're all loving it. We're having a good time with it.
1 million of the units, by the way, that were sold for the out of the 2.2 million were in Japan alone.
Right.
Wow.
Also, good thing to note too that these sales do not include. Well, the sales number does. The 2.2 million does, but because of the shortages with physical, all of the stuff that you saw in like Media Create when the sales were coming out for that first weekend in Japan, those were all quote unquote physical sales. So I remember like when we had this conversation, how this was going to be the first party game key card. And a lot of people were like, oh, the game is going to flop. There's no way. No one's going to buy it. This further proves like no one outside of the loud minority on the internet that is screaming about that they'll never buy this because of it. They don't care. Like the majority of people don't care. They're buying it. They think it's a game. You know, obviously it would be nice if it wasn't a game key card. But I also think for a game of this scale, I don't particularly mind. You know, it's like there's a lot of stuff to this one. So.
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't understand the game key card drama at all. I don't give.
I mean,
a
I
shit.
get it. Don't get me wrong. That is something like I understand why people are like, I want to have it all on the cartridge because what happens if one day, you know, the internet stops and I can't.
Then
refresh
the
my
world
thing?
probably ended.
But that's
so
what
you
I'm
don't need
saying.
to
You
worry
got like
about
Yeah.
bigger things to.
You
problem with.
probably are
To be
fucking
fair,
dead.
To be fair, to be the devil's advocate for the physical medias forever, it's not.
It's not, yeah, because this is happening with DS games now. Every time you save in a Pokemon game, it's the same shit. Like it's not the battery dying, but it's something else. I forget how it works exactly, and also the pins on DS cartridges are starting to
Even discs, like the discs that were used for I think it's PS1 games or something like that. They deteriorate over time. There's something like that where eventually like all games for disc-based systems will also just go. Like they're not permanent, they won't stay around forever.
I mean, it's true, but I'm not as hard pressed about it. Like a game like Pokopia, I'm fine like just getting digital, especially when it's only a game key card. But I do also like. I mean, for me, I just like having the game physical.
Yeah, I do
So,
too.
I
It's
just
like having a
want all of
box.
them
Yeah, of
physical.
course.
Yeah.
I get that. I think that's the whole reason that they do just go, okay, we're going to have it in stores because they know people want that. Obviously, it's easier. You could easily have a little, what's it called? Like those little download cards that we saw all over in 7-Elevens for like the Nintendo games. They could just put those in stores and people would download it. But it's different. Like you said, people want something to have on their shelf. Even if it is, you know, just a code in the box. They want something.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on Pokopia so far? Anything we haven't talked about? Things you guys wanted to discuss? Things you just liked about it?
Someone should get me the game so I can provide thoughts.
We can make that a subathon goal.
Yeah, sub goal.
There you go.
Buy
Make
me
it a subathon
Pokopia.
goal. There you go. Buy Ghost Pokopia. But then, okay, here. Let's say this on the show right now. Let's do that. Let's say we'll make it like a sub goal for the subathon.
If someone makes it a subathon
during
goal,
the subathon, you stream Pokopia.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Have like a whole dedicated stream.
We could also play prop hunt.
Yeah, I would do that for sure.
I'd be down.
Prop hunt Pokopia looks fun as hell.
Have you played multiplayer yet at all?
I have. I mentioned it earlier. When you visit your friends, sometimes a Pokemon will like notice you and want to talk to you, and then when you talk to that Pokemon, it'll come visit your town, but they'll bring gifts, and it's usually like flowers or berries that aren't native to your save file, which are very useful.
Right, because you mentioned before we started that like everybody has different berries, and that maybe there's even like a different.
I think everyone starts with Lepa, but then it's different for the secondary berry.
Yeah, mine was Lum. I think was the second one.
Yeah, mine's Rost. So.
That's mine. Mine's also Rost.
So if you came and visited me and then talked to like my Charizard, then my Charizard would come over later and then maybe bring Rost seeds or specific flower seeds. They also all come with one quest. So far for me, it's just been let's take a picture together, and then they give you like 5 gold ingots. Still pretty good.
Something else I also just realized when we were talking about improvements that Animal Crossing could make from this. God, I love the camera. Like being able to just aim when you're dropping a block or dropping items and knowing exactly where it's going to go, like it having the little block there instead of having to kind of like guesstimate is really good. You get that obviously when you're decorating inside your house in Animal Crossing. But sometimes when you're dropping things on the ground in Animal Crossing, it goes like diagonally, or especially with patterns, not having like that little trace square on the ground of the pattern. It makes a big difference here. Or being able to like just look around. I think I'm so curious what the world of the next Animal Crossing game is going to look like when you're walking around with your character and decorating things outside, if they're going to take anything from Pokopia, because I really hope they do. Ooh. Anything else? Any other last minute thoughts before we get into the game?
Get on the game for it, nigga.
God damn. I'm not gonna lie, that sounded a little bit like Fidel. I got a little shocked.
I did too. I got a little scared. I got kind of scared.
Wait a minute, hold on.
That did not sound like Fidel at all.
It did. It had the same.
It did a little bit. To be fair,
it had the same pitch.
What the fuck?
Also, I posted this earlier. I pinged everyone.
Yourself from Fidel.
And no one responded, but I'm gonna bring it up a second time. Why does One Piece live action Mihawk look like Evil Roger?
What?
Look.
Evil me?
I guess that
looks like that one picture of you, but photoshopped.
The actor doesn't look anything like
at all. I was gonna say it doesn't look like me at all.
It looks like
Roger. It looks slightly like you.
I mean, I'll take it. Mihawk's cool.
It looks like Evil Roger.
I'd rather that than the bullshit I've been seeing of, oh, he looks like Elon Musk mixed with Charlie Kirk. I'm like, damn, dude.
Okay. If someone tells you that, by the way, you're allowed to mag dump in their chest.
Oh my god.
That's. I don't know.
If someone says that to you, you're allowed to do that.
My hands are up, man. You can't see it. Tito's not here. Shofu's joining me. Our hands are up.
My hands are not up.
Our hands are not up? You want me to shoot somebody?
No, my hands are not up.
Oh, my hands are up.
All right. Don't drag me into this, buddy. This is your problem.
Wait, no. Wait. Why are your hands not up, though?
Why would my hands be up?
You want me to do illegal stuff? I'm misunderstanding.
We're getting these
Maybe you're misunderstanding.
Start from the beginning. What happened, bro?
All right, what? Never mind. You know what?
Why would my hands be up, bro?
We're not going to re-explain this. This is fine. Actually, while we're here, has anyone else watched the live-action One Piece so far? I've binged.
I haven't gotten to it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
We'll save that. We'll save that for a future episode. Then we're not going to talk about that here. To be fair, I binged it because I did the subathon. Otherwise, I probably would not have binged it. I would have just waited. I will say, general overall spoiler-free thoughts. I think the second season is better overall than the first season. I think Reverse Mountain and Whiskey Peak are actually better in the live action than they are in the actual anime.
Interesting.
And I will say, I don't think I like Chopper's voice at all. I don't think I like Chopper's voice. But the guy who plays Hululuk is like 10 out of 10.
Surprising to hear you say at all.
Because I liked the little bit we heard of the voice in that preview video. You know, where like they did the preview at Netflix Tadum or whatever, and they had Chopper talk a little bit. But I think what happens is when you're hearing it in the show, it just sounds off. Like when Chopper is talking with other characters, it doesn't quite match. But it could grow on me in season 3. I don't know. Well, Coast, do you want to play the game that you've been hyping
Game
up?
time? All right, game
time, I think. I think it's game time. Let's open it up. Also, I'm looking through some of the stuff that was also posted in this chat, just other things. We talked about the Xbox thing. Oh, yeah. What is this with Yu-Gi-Oh? What's going on here with Jake Paul and Yu-Gi-Oh? What's happening?
He just got into Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, he's getting into Yu-Gi-Oh cards now. So people are worried that like when he got into Pokemon and the Pokemon card like market blew up because now there's a lot of eyes on it, and now it's the way it is where people are like scalping the shit out of it. Cards are super expensive. People are robbing Pokemon stores, and now he's looking at Yu-Gi-Oh. So people are worried the same might happen to Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't think enough people care about Yu-Gi-Oh, to be honest.
A lot of people care about Yu-Gi-Oh. It's just not as much as Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying the market. Like, I think the people who play Yu-Gi-Oh that I know that play Yu-Gi-Oh that spend a lot of money in Yu-Gi-Oh, like, are hardcore players of the game instead of being collectors. You know what I mean? Like, the people that care about Yu-Gi-Oh are way more.
But it's still a big market.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to ruin the game the same way I think it ruined like people not being able to get Pokemon cards.
So it just depends because they're also introducing like super high rarity cards to Yu-Gi-Oh. When like before, like they had different
so the
rarities, but
timing
now
was
they're
bad.
Yeah, they're introducing like these like those cards we showed you last time, where like they're out of the border and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Like
right,
Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah, they're
normally
doing
doesn't do that
for the first time full arts, basically.
Yeah. Normally, when there's a good card in Yu-Gi-Oh, the card itself is high rarity because it's good. So the card is expensive because there's one print of it. It's hard to find, and you need 3 of them, so it's expensive. But then eventually they will reprint the card. They normally don't, but normally it's just like different foils or that kind of stuff. To do a new like borderless is like a new thing in Yu-Gi-Oh. So people are kind of worried about that and how that's gonna go.
While we're talking about cards as well, something else I wanted to bring up before we hop into this game. Those card statues that you guys were talking about with the Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, the Pokemon.
With the little elevated Pokemon on them. Those are awesome. The Gengar and the Cubone, where they take the actual art of the card and then they make like a little figure for it. Those were pretty neat. All right. Well then let's hop into this. Take it away, Coast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Japan Time Game Night, Japan Time Games, Japan Time Plays. I'm your host with the most, Coast. We have an uneven amount of people here, so I need 2 teams. So I'm gonna let you guys decide all of that by yourselves.
Do we need an even number?
An uneven amount of people?
Yeah, okay. I'm playing POKOPIA, so I could sit out.
Okay, if you want to sit out, then I need 2 teams right here. McDare, Roger, Virum, and Shofu. What are the teams?
I guess.
I thought you just assigned us. I thought it was McDare, Roger.
I just literally just listed everyone in the call.
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's change things up. I'm always with Ricky. McDare's always with Virum. Let's change it up. Let's do it.
I'll fuck with all of y'all the same, man. Anybody can be on my team, bro.
I'm all good.
Okay, so what are the teams?
Yeah, boy.
Me and
McDare and Shofu and Virum.
Okay. McDare and Roger. There's nothing for me to show on the screen.
Perfect. Okay. All right, great. That makes it
and then Virum and Shofu. All right. So this game is called Japan Time Search Engine.
What?
The way this is going to work is I have found data on searched terms on Google.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give you 2 terms, and you're going to tell me which one was searched more.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
First team I'm going to start with is McDareth and Roger.
Okay.
The first terms are Japan time and China time. Which ones do you think was searched more?
Between Japan time and China, what are you thinking? I feel like it's Japan time.
Yeah, I would think Japan time, but not because of us. Because
No,
I think
because of
people search
Sakurai.
for Japan more. So the one thing I would. Oh yeah, true with Sakurai, true.
I
think people could be just looking for what is this in Japan time.
Right,
yeah.
in time. So actually,
but the thing, it might be China because there's more people in China.
Yeah, right.
I will say the thing that I'm telling you is what was searched. So it's not.
Oh, nothing.
What
else,
is blah blah
that.
blah in Japan? It's straight up just Japan time versus China time.
Right, but like it's the actual search term itself. But I think if you're looking for what time is it in China, I think most people would write China time.
Yeah, but I think Coast is saying it's like literally the words that it's typed in is just that word. It's just Japan time and just China time with nothing added on.
Right.
I don't know. I still might lean Japan. I agree. Like there are tons of people in China, but it was literally just the word. I don't know how often people search China time compared to just Japan time.
Yeah. I think I'll go Japan then too. I think I agree.
Final answer, Japan time?
Yeah.
And the answer was Japan time. That is correct.
Very good.
There we go.
Japan time had an average search number of 14. China time, 13. It won by 1.
Wow.
Interesting. All right.
All right, Veerman Shofu, your terms. Dragon Ball Z versus One Piece.
Shit.
And by the way, just to help you out, this is taking data from 2004 till today.
Wow.
And it's taking the average search. So keep that in mind when you guys think.
2004?
Yeah.
See, Dragon Ball Z is the more specific subsection, but even then, like people still think about Dragon Ball broadly as Dragon Ball Z. Like a lot of casual folks just think about it like that. But then
One Piece is more
you still
relevant like at this time right now. Right.
Yeah. And like with Dragon Ball, I think a lot of people are going to be searching like Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, just Dragon Ball.
Specifically Dragon Ball Z.
It is specifically Dragon Ball Z.
But yeah. I think the casual Dragon Ball lover, you know what I'm saying?
It's still going to just
encases everything in Dragon Ball Z. That's the more shit. We might gotta go Dragon Ball Z, bro.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Dragon Ball Z.
Over the last 20 years.
So is Dragon Ball Z the final answer?
Yes, sir.
The correct answer was One Piece.
Damn.
Dragon Ball Z had an average search of 10, One Piece 25.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I guess 2004 would have been Water 7, right? Around that time, like Water 7. And then I guess that takes into consideration, all of Marineford, the hype that happened there. It's interesting
because I can see, like, from the data, I can tell where the spikes were.
They was Googling fucking chicken and shit. They wasn't even talking about the anime, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, Dragon Ball Z had, like, spikes where, like, the Evolution movie came out and, like, the Super announcement and stuff like that. And One Piece had a huge spike with, like, the live action stuff.
Live action, yeah.
Sure, for sure.
That makes sense, yeah.
All right, McDareth and Roger, back to you. This round,
okay,
we have 2026 State of the Union versus 2026 Nintendo Direct.
State of the Union. Well, I mean, Nintendo Direct would be worldwide, whereas I think most of the people searching for the State of the Union would be the U.S. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like definitely. I'm with you. I would go Nintendo Direct.
Because I'm also thinking because I think there's a lot of people that are just like excited for this year's Nintendo Direct in particular.
And the fact that we haven't really had it yet, so I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people looking like, okay, has anyone said something yet?
So you guys are going with Nintendo Direct?
Yeah, it seems like.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Nintendo Direct. Yeah.
The answer is 2026 State of the Union. Nintendo Direct had an average search of 6. State of the Union 100.
Oh my god! Wow. Okay.
Jeez.
because it's like recent, I guess.
Well, also, people are
I mean,
probably
it's
wondering like if
2026.
we're going to
Yeah,
continue
true.
as a country. I'm sure so people are curious of what's going on, like worldwide. You know, people.
American
Yeah.
politics are
Curious.
very popular. You have to remember that.
Exactly
Yeah.
right.
American
It's like the
pub-
number one
everyone
talking
follows it.
point.
American politics are very global.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
All right,
to the
Beer
point
Shofu,
where
back to you.
people don't even live in America or trying to argue about American politics.
Right,
So it's like,
right.
yeah.
The terms for you this round are shofu
What the?
and alpha rad.
I don't like this.
Oh no!
Alpha Rat clouded up, bro. But for the last 20 years, though? Hold on, bro.
I'm saying you're the OG.
Yeah,
bucket
if
tuber.
it's
That's what
over
I'm
20
saying,
years.
man.
I don't know, bro.
It's tough though.
It's just that like there's that concentration between like 2015 to 2020 where Alfred was very clouded.
Okay, but see, my name doesn't only belong to me. Alpha
That
Rat,
is true.
that's way more specific than my name.
I don't know though. You have a unique name. I think you're like a D.
There's an
Luigi in
entire
that sense.
dental company that has the same name as me.
So I never knew that.
Bro, literally when I was
Wow.
doing this research, I kept seeing Shofu Dental. I was like, what the fuck is Shofu Dental?
I don't know, bro.
Going
What's
with
the
you.
answer? What's the
Well,
answer?
It's tough.
I feel like Coast wouldn't have included this if the answer wasn't me, though.
I'm down
But
to
at
go
the
with
same
you.
time, yeah, we could do
That
that.
is also funny. I typed in shofu.com and it does link to the dental company. That's the first thing that you don't have shofu.com? You gotta buy these guys out, man.
Yeah, all right. Anyways.
I want to go to shofu.com and I need to autoplay. It's got to autoplay the Pokemon cipher. And so everyone that searches, and then you get ad revenue from that. That's what you got.
All right, what's the answer?
We're going Shofu.
All right. The correct answer was indeed Shofu. You guys got
Hey.
Oh, there you go.
It was
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Shofu's average search is 19, Alpha Rat is 11.
Nice.
All right, Roger and McDareth. I'm going to give you guys this search. Tito KMF versus McDareth.
I feel like it'd be Tito because Tito puts out music. So I feel like it might be Tito.
Also commentary as well. You're not really like you're public facing here,
I'm barely public facing here.
but
bro.
you're barely
I
public facing.
I wasn't even public facing here until we started streaming. I feel like people didn't know what I did because I didn't talk about it.
Also, that we clown on. Well, we I say collective. We actually I clown on you. I clown on you about the YouTube subscriber thing, but you kick the shit out of Tito on YouTube. You completely destroy his YouTube channel in terms of like subscribers. So I feel like maybe.
No, because it's like but it's dead. It's like boy, wait. This is since
2004. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no,
this
it's
would
me.
include
It's-
your
no, no,
cover
it's
songs.
It's me.
Right, I
Oh
think it
no,
might be
the
me.
cover song, no, but everything else, yes, it would be me. Because people,
That cover songs like your most viewed video though.
it's like no, it's not.
It's not.
My most viewed video was a theory video about Infinite. The thing is 600,000, if not 700,000 by now. Yeah, no, I should have done more about that. I just didn't. But no, I think it's me. If it was like if it was recently, then no. But like if it's since 2004, then no, it's me because it was this. There was the meme that when Shizzy did the thing on Shofu stream about it was a showdown video and he said McDarris syndrome and then that was a search term, like you type in my name that popped up for a while.
Okay.
There was that. There was the whole top 5 thing that popped up for a while. like no,
You have to remember this is just your name. It's nothing included.
See, I
if
actually
it's just
think
the name, then
if
maybe
it's just
not,
your name, I do think it's you because I think there's reasonably going to be people with the last name McDareth.
no.
Whereas I bet you
there isn't.
there's certainly nobody. There's nobody with the last name.
No, you
Doesn't
look for
matter.
McDareth, it pops up.
There's a
me.
McLeod.
There's nothing else.
McLeod is a Fox name, but it's also Duncan's last name.
Yes, because
there's
they
McLeod.
chose the name McLeod because it's a known name. Like they chose the name Lombardi because it's a known name. I made this shit up to play World of Warcraft.
But
You search McDareth,
nobody is named.
type
POKMF.
McDareth right now. It is all me. Every single result is me.
I'm gonna see.
Because-
Let me see. I'm typing it. Oh yeah, it's you. It says musical artist McDareth.
Yeah,
He's
that's
the
what's
first
funny.
thing
It says
comes up.
musical artist. But you know, it's all me. Like,
McDareth's kind of clouded up.
I need an
That's
answer.
crazy.
Give me an answer.
You have okay. I'm going with
I-
you actually. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with you.
it might not. If it's since 2004, I think it should be me, but maybe it doesn't. So I'll go with me.
So we're going with McDareth.
Yeah.
The answer is McDareth.
All right, 2 for
Yeah.
2.
Tito
Let's
had
go.
an average search of 0. McDareth had an average search of 1. And it's only because McDareth had a spike in 2013 for something, and I don't know what it was.
2013.
That was before Smash
Ultimate.
4.
No, well, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been. That's before Smash 4. Yeah.
2013. The fuck?
No clue.
The fuck were you
No,
doing
I
in
wasn't even-
2013?
I wasn't doing anything. That doesn't make sense for
Okay.
a spike in 2013. I didn't even.
I'll pull
started
it up
with
here. Let me
Smash.
see.
This legitimately has nothing to do with you. I Google searched McDareth 2013, and it says McDonald's hosts McTeacher night. And then there's a photo of Ronald McDonald.
Oh,
I swear
sorry.
to
No.
God. Wait, you have
It's
to
not
put this up. This is
2013.
literally...
It was between April 30th and May 31st of 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
April 30th. and
This
May
is the search image
31st
for
of
McDareth
2012.
2013. Please put that on screen. I need vanilla.
That's the show
please.
image.
That's gotta be.
That's the
If
show
we
image.
didn't already have a show image, this would have. We have to save this. That's crazy that that's the thing that comes up.
All right. Veerman Shofu, your turn.
Huh?
HelloFresh versus Factor.
What the fuck, man? I have no. I can't even like imagine how large these companies are. Like I have no. I don't have any information at all. Vero?
I know HelloFresh is a thing here as well as a thing in the US, but I don't think Factor is. Or if it is, I haven't really seen it. But I know HelloFresh is definitely a thing here.
I think it is there because I know of a podcast and they were sponsored by Factor and the host lived in London.
Is it
So I think
also?
it
Is it
might
your
be.
version of American Idol in the UK? Isn't it called the X Factor?
Yes. I'm not quite sure what that. Oh, no, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Right. You know what I
But,
mean? Because like Factor, in terms of a word, versus the name HelloFresh. I don't know. I'm not even on your team. Why am I? Never mind.
I was gonna say.
Oh,
I'm gonna
and
go-
Yeah, I'm trying to help
See,
you.
but
Yeah.
wait. But Factor, like the word Factor, HelloFresh is specifically the name of a company.
Yeah.
Factor is just a word, bro.
yeah, the Factor just encompasses a
It's,
ton.
it's also a term. It's not
That's
just
what
a
I'm
word.
saying.
It's like
Right,
Hmm.
right.
people are gonna
Like-
look that up for math.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying, bro.
8-year-old hopping on the search engine, typing up Factor.
Is it just
Yeah.
the word factor and nothing else?
Yeah, HelloFresh
Just
versus Factor.
Mm.
Yeah, so probably HelloFresh.
Well, then
I know. I mean,
I'd pick
probably
Factor.
I'd pick
No, yeah,
the
I-
word
I-
Factor. Yeah, I wouldn't pick.
I'd go for
You guys are
Factor
going with
then.
Factor?
Yeah.
I would have picked the company.
That
Factor.
is correct. You guys are using your brains. HelloFresh with an average search of 1, Factor with an average search of 35.
And there
Bro,
it
Yeah.
is.
McDareth is pulling in the same amount of search terms as HelloFresh. That's crazy. Well done.
Bro.
Well, these are
That's awesome. That's
no,
clout
no,
right there.
no,
You can
Let
say
me
that-
correct you. No.
Oh,
These
oh,
are average searches compared to each other. This is not like the actual average.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was like,
thinking,
that's some clout, man. Holy,
Oh,
man. I don't even think I
I
have.
still don't even know what this 2012 thing. Wait. No, it wasn't that. No, I didn't even do anything in 2012. That's
All right, let's get
Cheating?
difficult here. Let's get really difficult. McDareth and
All right.
Roger, here are your terms. Call of
Okay,
Duty versus Halo.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Call-
easily Call
Call
of
of
Duty. Yeah, done.
I would.
Next. Yeah.
Locking in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The correct answer is Halo.
Y'all
you guys
just
did not
did you
learn
just did
anything
you people
from the last
ignore
round.
the last 2 minutes, bro?
Yeah.
Angel Halos?
Oh, because the word Halo.
Call
Yeah.
of
But
Duty
I
has
wouldn't
an
have-
average search
why
of
are
The song Halo?
22.
Yeah, because
There's
the
a
word
song,
Halo.
But also,
Yes.
the
Beyonce,
Call
by
of Duty
Beyonce.
is a thing. Like, answering
Yes.
the Call of Duty
No,
is
no,
a
but
thing.
no, no.
Yeah,
but,
people
but-
aren't
but
looking
what
up
What they're
that-
saying is, yeah.
No one's looking up that, Roger. No one cares about that. People are gonna look up Halo. Like, just
because it's the
for
word
angels
Halo.
and-
Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's because of the word Halo. We instantly thought the game, but they're saying it's the word. It's because it's the word
You
Halo.
guys got to use
You
your
can search
brain.
anything, and it could just be Halo.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers were
All
not
right.
paying attention, bro.
You know,
Fear me, Shofu, back to you. Here we go. Are you ready for this one?
No.
Okay.
Your terms are how to lose weight versus how to tie a tie.
Damn.
Ooh, that's tough.
Okay, but more people want to lose weight than tie ties for sure. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
a common thing between, like, just in general, whereas ties are more specific, you know?
This is
Yeah, because like so many people at the start of the year for their New Year's resolutions are gonna want to learn how to lose weight,
But at
like
the
tying a
same-
tie.
But I see, but in the terms of these specific sentences, right? How to tie a tie versus specifically how to lose weight. How to tie a tie is what you're gonna type in if you want to learn how to tie a tie every single time. Whereas losing weight, you're gonna type in a variety of things in the Google.
Yeah, because like you might be more specific in like how do I, like what kind of exercise do I want to
Right.
do to lose
Weight
weight,
loss,
or how do I
or-
trim belly fat?
Exactly. Whereas if you want to tie a tie, you're probably gonna type in how to tie a tie. Shit.
But even then, I feel like the infrequency relative is still puts the how to lose weight in that favor.
Well, my shit.
At least that's what I think.
Yeah, I think the general idea of weight loss is probably more broad, but that specific term, typing in that specific sentence, I don't know, bro.
I need an answer.
I'd go with the tie.
I'll lean on your one this time.
All right, we're going with a tie. The correct answer was how to lose weight.
Oh my
Ah.
goodness.
How to lose weight had an average search of 26. How to tie a tie 24. It was very close.
It's close though. That's a real
Yeah.
close one. What was the? I didn't hear the numbers because I was flabbergasted by being stupid. What was the search term difference between Call of Duty and Halo?
Oh, Call of Duty was 20. Halo was 22.
Oh, okay. So it was relatively close.
Yeah,
then.
it was pretty
Okay.
close.
Okay. Okay.
Also,
Back to you
Roger,
guys.
And aside, real fast, we do the next one. Did you learn how to tie a tie yet?
Me?
Yes.
No, I got my little clip-on ones. I'm chilling.
Bruh.
What the
35,
fuck, man?
sorry, 46
I
years
could
old
do that for
tie a
you.
tie.
This
To be
only
fair, I know.
This came up because we went to the Lumen thing, and Roger had a
Correct.
tie, and he's like, "Oh, can you do this?" It's like, "Okay," because
But that's
I didn't do the
because I
browse
had a
skills.
very specific suggestion for one. Instead of just like a regular loop, I wanted to do it exactly like how it looked on the show. There was a very specific. There's like the one where you fold underneath and then do like the second fold.
Like
Was the one
double
that I was
knots
trying
and
to
Windsor
do.
knots and stuff like that.
It was the double. Well, I guess Windsor knot's the easy one. That's the one you just
Yeah,
fold
Windsor-
over.
Windsor's
That's
standard.
the one that I could do without searching
there's-
how to tie a tie. But there's the
There's
one
the half
that,
Windsor
like-
and the full Windsor, but yeah,
Right. The
most
full
people do
Windsor.
the half Windsor.
Right, the full Windsor is the one that I needed.
All right, your term this round, guys. Going back to the how to get a job versus Minecraft free download.
Googling how to get-
Oh,
I feel like
oh
went kind of fast the
man.
last time, but like,
Okay, so
The
are there more
Minecraft free
children
download
on the
might go
internet or
crazy.
homeless people?
Wait, what?
How to get a job is, ooh.
especially now, how to get a job nowadays?
How
might be
now,
trending up,
especially.
yeah.
This was also what 2004 to 2026, so the recession was
Yeah.
included with this. Not only currently, but like before. Like the
But also
2008 recession is part of this.
Minecraft went crazy though. There's a period of time where Minecraft was insane. and
I
it
bet
cost,
you.
like,
I
$30
bet if there
bucks.
was a chart, I bet there's a little bit of time in like 2012, 2013 where Minecraft would have been higher. But I think overall, I do think How to Get a Job is probably taking it over Minecraft. Though that is a funny
I don't know, bro.
comparison.
I might go with Minecraft.
Because I think wouldn't you just put download Minecraft or like Minecraft download instead of Minecraft free download?
It's very
Like even people
no,
who are
'cause I
downloading
feel like-
ROMs don't like write. They don't write like download Pokemon ROM. They just go like Pokemon ROM, or they look. Oh, thank you. Yo, what is this? Speaking of HelloFresh, what is this?
It's a panini.
What kind of panini is this?
It's a spinach and tomato and
Ask Reagan for advice on this one.
Ray. Oh, that's a good
Phone in?
question. All right, I'm a phone in. All right, so we're doing a game for the end of the show, and we're trying to figure out which search term would be searched more. And the one that we got thrown is how to get a job as the search term.
Got it.
Versus Minecraft free download.
Minecraft free download.
You think it's Minecraft free download?
Do you know how popular Minecraft is?
That's what McDareth is saying.
Minecraft people
You know how
love
popular
Minecraft more than
jobs
jobs,
are?
bro.
No, I'm saying.
Not
Yeah,
more than Minecraft.
But unfortunately, do you know how
No, but I feel
unpopular
like
jobs are?
how to get a job is like the obvious answer.
Well,
Like,
the thing that's important to note is that this was the search term was from 2004 to today. And so this includes like the recession in it. Like its popularity by search term.
but okay, who gave us these search terms? Who gave us the 2 search terms?
Coast.
Okay, and Coast did Coast look up popular search
This
terms?
this is based off of Google search queries.
I'm sticking with Minecraft.
You know what? I'll go with Reagan.
I'll go with Reagan too.
No.
She thinks it's Minecraft.
And ladies and gentlemen,
What's
that's
on
why
you,
you should
Felix?
always
Okay.
listen to your woman because Minecraft free download is correct.
All right. Thank
Yo.
you.
How to get a job had
Yeah, all right, I'm
33
glad.
average searches,
about
and Minecraft free
Pokopia?
download had 37.
We're on that. We're
Just I got the credits.
Oh, you just rolled credits.
I rolled credits.
Oh shit. That's
Oh,
2 credits
man.
rollers.
What the heck? I gotta get on top of that then after this.
Dude,
Man.
Roger, the credits are the cutest credits in Pokemon.
I literally, he's right. They're the cutest credits.
Really?
Of Pokemon. And literally, I was like, I'm gonna cry. This is so cute.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, I'm excited to win.
I felt my eyes get a little teary. A little
Same.
bit.
He's really cute.
All right.
It's so cute.
I gotta do it. I gotta build the rest of my building. All right. Well, I'm glad we phoned in because I think I probably would have gone with how to get a job initially. So, Minecraft free download. What was the
Minecraft
search
went kinda
term
crazy.
comparison?
How to get a job was 33, and Minecraft free download was 37.
That's tough.
And well, funnily on the charts, how to get a job was like always steadily climbing upwards, and then Minecraft was steadily on the decline, but Minecraft just had more volume
the peak
of
must have been
searches.
insane.
Yeah.
The peak of free Minecraft download must have been the craziest shit.
Also, I'm sure now that I'm thinking about it, kids. I wasn't thinking about kids, but like children aren't searching how to get a job, but every kid on the planet is searching
Oh,
download
yeah, they
Minecraft
want that
for
free
free.
Minecraft.
By December 2025 was the highest amount of how to get a job searches, by the way.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Of that whole time. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Job
Viram
market
and
is rough right
Shofu,
now.
back to you. Your terms this round. Lola Bunny
Oh my
versus
God.
Lopunny.
Oh, you
God.
a freaky ass boy, man. I'd pick Low Penny off the top of my head, but I don't know.
I think, because I think people would probably just, without any kind of ulterior motive, I think people would still just search Lopunny to get its Pokedex info and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas, I don't know, I feel like Lola Bunny is a lot more kind of topical.
If you're
I feel
searching
like-
Lola Bunny, it's not for anything good.
Yeah, and like if it's more general searches, there'll be spikes at points like during when they release Space Jam 2, for instance, or maybe when they drop multiverses. So I would lean towards Lopunny.
Same. Run it.
Are you locking in Lopunny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The correct answer is Lola Bunny.
Really? Wow.
Lola Bunny had an average of 13. Lopunny had 7. And McDareth, you were right because on 2 specific periods in 2021 where they released 2 separate Space Jam 2 trailers, Lola Bunny searches were the higher than ever. I am I will literally show you guys.
Damn.
That's funny.
Like
I knew there'd be spikes there, but like,
look at this. This
God.
oh jeez.
Whoa.
there
Okay.
are some freaky people on Google.
Heck.
All right, Roger and McDareth, back to you on this one.
Okay. Okay.
We got Xbox versus PlayStation.
I think it's got to be PlayStation.
Probably.
Well, I don't know.
Okay,
actually.
yeah, but you think about it, like people might be searching Xbox because some shit happened and like all the drama, and like I want to see the Xbox drama or whatever. And then if your PlayStation just works, no, but then the PlayStation outages, nah, it might.
Also, I'm thinking the Red Ring of Death. If this is 2004,
Yeah, like because like the Red Ring of Death would be for Xbox, but then like it's 2004, PlayStation got DDoS, like they got hacked, and all people's data came out. Like
also,
and then there was articles on that too.
Every single PC that uses Windows has Xbox installed. Some grandma out there is like how to remove Xbox from or what is Xbox is like searching for the term Xbox.
Then Xbox is on TVs and stuff now too. Play anywhere. This is
360 era. I think 360 era. I feel like Xbox would for sure be way higher. And like you said, I think there's more drama articles written about Xbox than PlayStation.
Yeah, nowadays, but PlayStation had really, really big ones. Like that whole thing where they got DDoSed and hacked and they lost everyone's data.
Yeah,
that was like the outage was like what, like 2 weeks or something, or you just couldn't get on PSN.
Right.
All right, give me an answer.
I do think it's Xbox though.
Yeah, we can go with Xbox.
I think it's Xbox.
For the culture. You can pick Xbox.
All right, locking in Xbox. The correct answer was Xbox.
Okay, there we go.
Xbox with the average interest of 48, PlayStation with 17.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. So yeah, people are searching Xbox for whatever reason. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I think it's because it's on like every PC.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Xbox,
Like people
because it's
Microsoft.
Like, they put it everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So you could get people just looking it up when they don't know what it is.
All right, Veerman Shofu. This one I'm going to give you a curveball. There's 3 terms in this one. Your terms are Ricky Cocaine versus El Chapo versus El Mencho.
What the fuck,
What the fuck?
It's definitely not Ricky Cocaine. I know that.
I have no idea. I don't even know what are these terms.
Well, Ricky Cocaine's Ricky Cocaine, the cocaine lord of Chicago.
Obviously.
El Chapo is the Colombian drug lord. And El Mencho is the Mexican drug lord.
He just died like not that long ago. They killed him. No one typing cocaine in their search bar. That's cap. Ask your mom.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
People type all kinds of crazy things, don't realize that they can see your search history. Yeah.
So it's a question of Colombia or Mexico.
How to clean blood. It's like Google search.
I got no idea. I would just be guessing in the dark.
All right, take a shot in the dark.
It's obviously between El Chapo and El Mencho, but El Chapo is like more world famous, and El Mencho literally recently went through some shit. So I really don't know. I mean, over time, I would think El Chapo, but
Let's go El Chapo then.
The correct answer is El Chapo. Ricky Cocaine had an average search of 0, El Mencho 0, El Chapo 6.
yeah, Ricky got to get his clout up, man.
McDareth and Roger.
Okay.
All right.
Aru versus Games Cage.
Aru has such a larger following, and the female buff. We can't deny it. So I don't know. I would go Aru.
Google searching, you got the Gooners. So I think you might be right. But I don't know though, because Fidel will get because he has Twitter and because of how Google search works, where you have all the different tweets are individual searches, and he's tweeted so much. I think he might have her beat in terms of volume. Kind of similar to the Minecraft thing.
I don't know, bro. There are times because obviously follow each other on Instagram and shit. I will randomly get an Aru Instagram, oh, she just posted it. It's just her posing, which obviously is oh, she's making her money. It was what the fuck? This is on my phone. It's okay, you know what? Yeah. No, I think Aru.
Is that the final guess?
I mean, we can still discuss it, but like
The reason, okay, the other thing about this, because I've made this mistake as her friend, right? Is how many U's are in Aru? Because I will usually
3.
write A-R-U-U. Can I ask, for the purpose of this search, is it the proper amount of U's or is it?
Yeah, I typed her name in properly.
Okay.
But you have to think about the judgment of other people, not me.
Yeah.
I mean that I could see that, but I don't know. Even like
Because I think some
reach,
people
because
just write
Aru's reach.
A-R-U.
Unless okay,
Yeah.
let me ask this. 'Cause
Her
maybe you
reach
know
is
better.
crazy because I think she's got the most of any of us on a single platform. She's got like 1 million on TikTok.
Okay, then
I think
Aru.
she's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just go with Aru. 1 million. I didn't know that. Well, I also don't use TikTok.
But it's on
But yeah.
TikTok, right? And so that doesn't necessarily equate.
Well, I mean, you could just Google and it'll get you there.
So are you guys sticking with Aru?
I'll go with Aru. Yeah, I'll go with
Yeah,
Aru.
I go with Aru.
Yeah.
The correct answer was Aru.
All
Yeah.
right. Very good.
Aru with an average interest of 4, Games Cage with 2. Interestingly enough, Aru spiked on Google on what was this date? December 2024.
Oh, I feel like that was the Cinder drama. Maybe not.
No,
Oh,
that
no,
was
no, that was the
Marvel
bathtub.
Rivals tweet.
Oh, Marvel
Oh,
Rivals.
right. I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
of
the
course.
ask.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Of course. Invisible Girl.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. I'm
All right.
listening.
Shout out CC and Zaza, man.
If you're on the show, I'm going to give you guys an easy one to catch up here. Your terms are hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby.
Wait. Catch up. How far are we behind?
You guys are 2 points behind right now.
Impossible.
Damn.
I'm keeping
Already
track.
won. Oh, well.
Your terms are hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby.
I don't think anybody's searching up hydrogen bomb on a regular Tuesday. So I'm gonna go with coughing baby.
Yeah, I think normal human beings search coughing baby.
Coughing baby, your final answer?
Yes.
Yes.
The correct answer is hydrogen bomb.
This has gotta be hard, bro.
Yeah, I feel like more often people would look to see like, oh, what does this look like? Than
Hydrogen
coughing
bomb
baby.
has an average search of 9. Coughing baby has 5.
When was
Yeah,
there a
exactly.
spike in hydrogen bomb?
Let me look. I will go look.
I'm curious.
Hydrogen bomb.
Because one, I'm thinking it probably is a common term, like when looking up history. If you're like a kid in school.
So
and you're
hydrogen
looking at
bomb
history back-
spiked in December 2015 and even higher in September 2017.
When did Oppenheimer come out? That was a couple years ago, right?
Oppenheimer,
2023, right?
yeah, and it also hydrogen bomb spiked a little bit in
Yeah,
July
yeah.
2023.
Yeah. Was there ever a spike for coughing baby?
Nope, it's just average. Average searches.
It's funny.
All right, McDareth and Roger.
Okay.
I have 2 terms left here, so I'm gonna make this double points.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna make it triple points.
Okay.
Your term is Roger's base gay versus Zeph Black.
Is the term
feel like-
is Zeph Black or just Zeph Black?
Zeph Black.
It's gotta be as Roger
Zeph Black-
Bay by a landslide.
I don't think so. I think actually Zeph Black might take it.
Yeah. So what you're saying is they can tell by looking. They don't have to ask.
Fair. Yeah. I think that's actually. I think most people would just assume. Yeah.
I think it might be the Roger base one. The Zeph one, like I feel like that now, or maybe now that the veil has been lifted, maybe that has gone up or decreased. But you have such a huge reach that people might just be looking that up just to know.
I don't think so. I don't know. Because I think again it would have to be like you would have to know me, and then also. Like,
bro, you have 700K on YouTube.
I don't think so though. I don't.
You have
think
700K on YouTube. You have like what 125,000 something on Twitter.
Because
What's your Instagram at?
framing as a question, it's irrelevant how many followers I have. It's
No,
fine.
no.
Don't
What's
worry
the
about it.
Instagram at?
It's like 30K or something. It's not that
Yeah,
much.
like your reach is so much larger than Zeph, so I feel like it's the first one. I feel like it's Rogers Base Gay. You just have just a huge reach, and then people might just look up random stuff. Like, come on, it became a Google search result. Like, I feel like for that to happen, people have to be looking for it, or someone had to type it.
What's the final answer here?
I would go with the Is Rogers Base Gay.
I'll go with this Rogers Base Gay. All right, there you go.
The correct answer is Zeph Black.
Wow.
I knew.
Oh, wow.
See, I knew there had to be some other term. Exactly. I knew there had to be.
Zeph Black has been searched up so many times, it's crazy.
What was this like? Yeah, no, because it's got Zeph has to be something.
He had a search in September 2014, February 2014, March 2026, March 2016, May 2016, November 2016.
Yeah,
like there's a lot of
that's literally all around Japan time stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I should have gone with my gut.
I didn't think this show would just outdo Roger's own reach.
No, because that term in particular, it'd be different if like if the search was Rogers Base Gay or Gay Rogers Base versus Black Zeph or Zeph Black. But if it's a question,
it's funny because if you search Zeph Black, Rogers Base Gay wins. But Zeph Black
that's
has
what I'm
more
saying.
results.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. Oh well, that's fine.
For the win here, Viram and Shofu, you got to get this right. Your terms are C for C versus P for U.
Persona 4?
Yeah, P for U.
Does C for C mean anything else outside of this context?
The terms that were put in were C for C and P for U.
I feel like C for C means something else besides Comfort Coast.
I think so too. Because there isn't even a Persona 4 game that's tied directly to you. Because like there's Arena Ultimax, but that would be P4AU. And I think if they're looking for Arena, they just type P4A rather than P4U. C for C does always sound devious.
I'm going with C for C.
Yeah.
Only because he didn't specifically say Comfort Coast, he said C for C.
That's the final answer, C for C.
Yes.
Yeah.
The correct answer. And for the win, C for C, you guys win by 1 point. C for C had an average search of 5. P4U had an average search of 3. But if I change it to P4A, C for C still wins. And I don't know why. I don't know what C for C stands for.
I'm going to look it up. Hold on, let's look up C for C.
Where are the spikes?
Let's Google it.
There's no spikes for C. Oh, C for C is a what is this? A networking thing?
It's also a musician. There's a musician named
AFK.
C for C.
Are we still live?
Oh yeah,
yeah, we're still good.
Yeah.
Yeah. C4C, 800,000 million listeners, C for C. He's a musician.
Well, there you go.
His biggest song is Build with Love with 8 million listens on Spotify.
All right. Well, congrats to Viram and Shofu for winning. I can, while we're here, if you guys want to, I can put up some terms against each other if you guys are curious.
I am curious, yeah.
Sure.
All right. What do you want me to?
I want you to look up Viram,
yep.
versus Silent Doom.
Silent Doom. I already know Silent Doom is going to be more because that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Viram is like a Danish, like not quite a town. It's like a village in Denmark.
What, Viram?
Yeah.
Both terms are coming back with nothing. Interesting.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm not getting any. Hold on, let me. Viram. Silent Doom. Yeah, they're not returning anything.
Damn.
No data. Anything else?
good.
Yeah, at least.
Vibing, yeah.
Oh wait, here's the data. I got it. VRAM search interest 49, Silent Doom 4.
Whoa. That's good. That means more people are looking for you than the Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Well, VRAM is also just a Latin word, so that helps.
VRAM, the most searched term along with VRAM is VRAM Gymnasium. And VRAM Pizza.
Oh, VRAM. Oh, yeah.
Let's look at VRAM Pizza.
It's in Denmark. No, it says VRAM Gymnasium is a gymnasium school in Denmark.
Also, yeah, VRAM is just a place in Denmark.
Yeah.
Oh. Is Rogers Base gay versus is Rogers Base straight?
All right, is Rogers Base gay versus is Rogers Base straight? Is Rogers Base? So they both have virtually no searches, but apparently I don't know why. Sometime in 2005, someone searched up is Rogers Base straight?
Okay. There you go.
In 2005?
Yep.
2005. Look up. This is a good one. Clack said instead of straight, write single. That's true.
Is Rogers Base single?
That's true.
Is Rogers Base single had one search in December 2021?
Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful. And I'm not, idiot. Stupid.
Yeah, but you have Reagan's
I'm
like
curious
around
about
most of your
something. Let me
stuff.
see here.
Isn't she?
She's in, yeah, a lot of my stuff. People.
I'm curious. Let me see this.
What is this?
I searched up Rogers Base merch, 0. Japan Time merch, a bunch of them.
Of course. Of course. I only do plushies. I don't really have.
Yeah, you don't have
We got a merch store. Of course. I would hope that's the case. Speaking of, you can get your Japan Time merch at spiffspace.com/JapanTime. And we're planning on putting together another merch line a little bit later on this year.
Yeah, still working through that.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned.
Cool.
Any other
on top of that, Roger? Random
Yes.
question. You ever think of setting up like more like the Spiff stuff's obviously like not like high end, but there's more stuff that goes into it. We ever think of setting up like the old one, whatever we had on LIFO, where it's just here's the logo on a shirt or something like that?
You talked to Spiff about that. I don't know. We could.
No, but I'm saying like if you want to do it and like.
Oh, I'm never doing that ever again. Never. No,
never again. All
absolutely not. No. After because when we did that the first time with Redbubble and then tried again with LIFO and both of them were problems, I was like, I'm not taking that headache on. It'd be different if we were like, we're gonna have a clock shirt or something that people could just can always get whenever. But I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I kind of mean. It's like something that's like print to demand kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be down.
Oh, interesting.
Would you look up?
I compared Rogers Base Pizza and Luffy, and Rogers Base Pizza has more than I'm kidding.
You're so full of shit. I was like, what are you talking about? More than Luffy? That is funny.
I do have another variation of this game though for the subathon where, because I can put multiple terms together like against each other. And so what we can do is like I can make a category and then you guys have to compete against which term would have the most searches.
What are you using for this? Is it like
there's a if you look up Google Trends, you can find all this data.
Oh, I got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, that's the game.
Like yeah, right on. Well, thank you very much for putting that together. That was fun.
Yes, sir.
Well, we will be back again, not next week, but the next Monday after. And we're going to do, like I said, beginning of the subathon. We're going to have a normal show, though. I think all of us by that point will have probably rolled credits on Pokopia at the least. So we'll have a lot more to talk about.
Unless someone buys me it.
Right. Unless someone buys it for you. What else? It's going to be normal time. Normal time on Monday. I'm trying to think if there's any other thing coming up that we should note. Big thing happening. Didn't we say we wanted to do a spoiler cast for Resident Evil?
We could.
Maybe
I feel like we could
mention
do one
that.
for Resident Evil and for the One Piece live action.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely
we
One
can
Piece.
definitely
We
do
should
that.
definitely do
Well,
One Piece.
Resident Evil. I've beaten. Aru's beaten. You've watched all of.
Yeah, I pretty much know everything about
Fidel's
it.
playing it right now, so I feel like we could probably do a Resident Evil one. Yeah, One Piece live action. We could totally do one for. We probably shouldn't wait that long on that one.
I mean,
but we could
if you
totally-
wanted, if you like, we can try to organize a Resident Evil one like for next week sometime if you want.
Yeah, I should be around for a little bit next week.
I guess
we
it's
could do-
ultimately on the heads of Aru and Fidel.
Yeah. Well, it's also if we do any of them during the subathon, I think that's easy because then that's just content to stream.
Oh
that
yeah,
we
I
can then
guess.
cut out to do videos for. So that's good. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening. Again, we'll be back on. It'll be Monday, March
23rd.
The calendar 23rd. Thank you very much.
Yeah, remember
Until then,
that is the subathon. It's got to remember.
right. That's right. So get your money up right now. Search how to get a job on Google so you can figure out how to give it to us. That's it. But until then, thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Get on the game for it, nigga.
Yo, Fidel, you
Fidel
gotta
needs
stop
to
saying
chill
that.
Bro,
out.
that does
Nah,
not
dude.
sound like Fidel, bro.
Fidel needs to chill out.
Separate yourself from Japan time, bro.
Okay,
Alright,
leave that black guy alone.
Where is my secret Santa gift? God damn.
Chicken jockey.
Nigga, you ain't funny.
Get on
Shut
the
up,
game
Pokey
for it,
Man,
nigga.
Right on. It's the show, man. Good stuff.
Feed the show.
What the fuck
good.
is this guy? What the fuck? My game's glitched.
So something I was dreading doing these taxes, right, is having to file everything, all the receipts. Luckily, I realized because the it's connected to the bank account, it has everything already.
My God, Shofu with the raid. I hope you had a good stream, bro. What were you streaming, bro?